Thank you, every man, for joining me today. I have a message today. Everybody may not like it, but it's a very important message. And I will play a voice note. Everybody may not like it, but it's going to be a very important one. To pass a message to everyone, and particularly to Biafra Unite. It's not a saga against Biafra Unite. At the end of the day, it might be tagged as a saga. But everybody will learn from this. And the video we were supposed to analyze the other day, hopefully we'll analyze it today if there is time. This video. And remember, I have the link of this program. So anything I say, if there's any addendum to it, you can call me or you can come into the program. This particular, this video, we're going to do justice to it today. If we have the time, this video. But for now, we will wait and I remove myself. Okay, for now we'll wait. For now we'll wait and address the topic. For now we'll wait and address the topic. Biafra actualization is a divine something. Actualization of Biafra is ordained self. It is the Lord's doing. It is the Lord's doing. The Lord's doing. Oh, it is the Lord's doing. Nobody has a brag over Biafra. Nobody have a bragging right. Nobody can take the glory. So, and I said, Biafra Unite, beware. So, it is something that will happen because everybody will think that they have gotten to the point whereby in this Biafra movement, nobody can speak about them, nobody can correct them, that they are invincible. You know, when you think there's a Bible verse that Biafra Unite understands the Bible very well. I think he used to be a man of God or something, a deacon. There's a scripture that says, let him that thinketh he stand take heed lest he fall. Let him that thinketh he stand take heed lest he fall. Biafra is a spiritual assignment, a spiritual exercise. Chuko Kikabiam ordained it, and Biafra must come. It doesn't matter who remains, Biafra must come. It doesn't matter what they have said or done, Biafra must come. As far as Chuko Kikabiam put it on the lips of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he said it. And every other thing Chuko Kikabiam are using to say have all come to pass. Biafra, remember he said it's going to be the last miracle. So if every other thing has come to pass, that last miracle, it must happen. Nothing will stop it. Nothing. Multiply Ngozi 1,000 times. Put her inside of us. And let everybody, both in Brigi, both in anywhere, join that group. There will always be a remnant. Always. So that is why Biafra must come. Biafra must come. Thank you so much, Commander. Thank you so much. I'm humble. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did not retain the bragging pride, the bragging rights. As long as Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did not, first of all, Dimodumegwu Ojukwu did not retain the bragging rights over Biafra restoration. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has never at any point in time retained the bragging rights for Biafra declaration. That is to say, I am the one over Biafra. I must restore Biafra. If he will not tell you, if you know what will bring Biafra and you can do it, go ahead and do it. Simon Ekpa will not say, if you know what will bring Biafra, go ahead and do it. They have both been saying these things like this. But when Simon Ekpa says he's the finisher, he's not taking any bragging rights. He's telling you that we have come to the concluding period. That as far as he is alive, Biafra will come to pass. It's not a brag. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did not take the bragging right. So do not think that you are so important that you know what is right and you refuse to do it, and you are rigmaroling, going left and center, causing confusion, thinking that we were the ones that started it, and so therefore people must listen to me. If I am not in the center will not hold. It's a lie. It's a lie. The center must hold whether you are there or not. It must hold. It must hold. You know how powerful you have been. The moment you begin to believe that you are indispensable, you become replaceable. Somebody should write it down. The moment you begin to think that you are indispensable, I bet you will become replaceable. You will become dispensable. So every opportunity to serve in Biafra is a privilege. Do not take it for granted. You were positioned in a place whereby people hear you, people listen to you. You say something, people listen. It doesn't mean that you will lord it over them, or you are now a lord over them all. We are the children of the Most High God, and God has given us individually power to rule and to reign. So if you now impose extra power upon yourself, one thing may make one mistake. You may make a small mistake. You have to beware. You have to beware. You have to beware. This journey, if you are not already seeing the kingdom of darkness falling apart into shreds, into pieces, for you to hold your position and stand firm with the children of heaven together, not alone, no. Because in Biafra, you can never stand alone. In Biafra, you can never stand alone. In Biafra, you are not alone, no. So be very, very, very careful. Be very careful. Look, we have pleasure is God. People at the helm of affairs in government, please, if there's anything they have not released, if there's anything they have not said, you can make suggestions, accept. And for a country to grow, you can never be an island. You can't. Where with disorder and everything will go, everything will scatter. So there must be order. The moment getting from the order of government, that is when she dismissed herself from the kingdom of heaven, and she began to build her own tower. I don't know if you remember the Tower of Babel. They were not instructed Babel. It's their own decision. And you know how far they went. It came down. See, this is your Biafra tower. I bet you with my 10 fingers and my 10 toes. You know the roof you used to put on top, it will fall on you. It will fall on you. And I bet you it will destroy you. It will destroy you. As long as you attach Biafra to that your fakery. If you listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's prayer, that prayer, don't joke with it though. He said, we remained whiter than snow. Always. Always. Whiter than snow. Always. If there's any point in time, you know that you are no longer whiter than snow, and you want to carry Biafrans along into your dirty, miry clay, God will strike you, destroy. Nobody is irreversible. How do you tell it? Irreplaceable. Nobody. Nobody. We have gone too far. Many lives have gone. Many will still go, so that you will beware. As I'm talking now, I will still go. Many lives have gone. Many will still go. So do not put yourself as a stumbling block. Many have gone. Many will go. Biafra must come. So, don't waga kananti. Don't waga kananti. Now, before I play the voice note, I will read the message he sent to me. And that is the same message he put online for every one of you to see. I'm talking about Biafra Unite. I will read the message. Many of you saw it. You can go back on his page. I don't think he has deleted it. He still has that message. But first and foremost, I will read it and then I will play his voice note he sent to me. You know, some people don't know when they fall. They don't know when they fall. Now, this message was sent to me on Sunday, 2nd of February, from Biafra Unite. The message is here on my phone. It says, it has become imperative to make this announcement to all Biafrans and lovers of freedom. On the 2nd of February, he sent this to me. Based on the current situation in the Biafra struggle and the bitter truth that our people have left our collective goal and objective and start chasing shadows, I have tearfully, come to this conclusion. After giving it complete 2 months of careful thinking and deliberation, and nothing changed, rather getting worse. Ask her, which attempt did he make for things to change? Which approach did he choose to make things to change to the true side that he knows? Which approach did he make? I don't know. Now, I have my link here. The link is there, so please, anybody can come in. After giving it complete 2 months of careful thinking and deliberation and nothing changed, rather getting worse, I have decided to announce on this day, the 1st of February, 2025, with heavy heart and eyes full of tears, crocodile tears. Somebody say crocodile tears. And eyes full of tears. Now, when you see what Biafrans have gone through, what has happened to us, everybody is expected to cry at some point. I used to break down. Our prime minister used to break down, but we never give up. You break down. Some people will do some things that will break you. You break down, but you never give up. The day you give up is the day you breathe your last breath. Me, vam, 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 vam. The day I will give up on Biafra is the day I breathe my last. God, may it be so. The day I give up should be the day, the very day, my last breath. Because there's no need. You are not alive for anything. So if I cannot get Biafra, then that day I should not breathe my last, and then that will be it all. Than that I want to give up with conscience, and then I will give up. What will I be doing if I give up? No, if I give up now, somebody tell me what I will be doing. I'll go and support APC or PDP. I'll go and support Oyibo people. Oyibo people, I'll support them in their country. Do you know what we go through here? There's no racism. Every day you will encounter it. Racism every day. People, their own children, their own, no matter if you have their passport. British. See what he has been going through. Master Monepa is a Finnish citizen. Finland. Where is he today? What has Finland? Now you better. You don't give up. Full of tears, heavy heart and eyes full of tears, the end to all my activities and involvement in the struggle. Are you listening to this? He said that this house on this day 1st of February. On the 1st of February, Biafra Unite announced with the end. Was he? You look for this letter, you will still remember that he sent it to people like us. Announced on this day, 1st of February, heavy heart. All my activities and involvement, Biafra struggle, everything about Biafra on the 1st of February. He gave up. He gave up that day. So what you are seeing today is just protest in Finland on the 9th of February was just a gift that he will be able to rally around and he has a voice. And Chukot Kabiama proved the point to him. Biafra Unite, you gave up on the 20th, on the 1st of February. You no longer have a voice. Even the people that arranged the protest with him, the last time I spoke with some of them, there were about 3 or 4 of them on the phone. But when they went for the protest, I learned that they were not even up to 2 people from Finland that came for that protest. Are you following? They were not even up to 2 people. So where are those people I spoke with on phone that were ready for that protest? That were telling me Biafra Unite, because Biafra Unite is neutral. Anybody, freedom movement, being neutral and expecting to win something, and you are neutral. When you are confronted or when people, how do we run this? I'm neutral. Like, seriously? If you want to be the light, you follow the light, which is Briggy. If you want to be in darkness, Gozi, even man in Naganasi opened his eyes, he saw it. Briggy. Ngozi's brother was the legal. He was deleted immediately. Darkness. I have already said before that Biafra struggle is like a relay race. Many will fall off along the way and will never have the strength to forge ahead. Thank you, sir. Very powerful one. Now, he gave up. This letter was made public. It was not only to me. It was made public. It was a public. I'm reading a public letter that he sent to me, and then he supported it with a voice message that I'm going to play. Now, he continues. I am also putting, this is the place where I said, hey, crying in the last paragraph. I mean, I started my own crying after this paragraph. I'm going to read. I started crying and I started doing like this. I started doing like this. Hey, listen to it. He said, I am putting all the Biafra Unite platform up for sale. Somebody say up for sale. Biafra can never be put up for sale. But this young man, he put Biafra up for sale. As long as you are doing Biafra, that platform is Biafra. You are using for Biafra. And you call it Biafra. How dare you put it up for sale? Want to put Biafra up for sale? You're telling anybody, without telling anybody or making any of this, if you are real Biafra, without even telling anybody, what he would have done to save his face was change the name of the platform, whatever he wants to be doing. No, to even open your mouth and say you put it up for sale. Biafra Unite. You even call the platform. I'm also putting all Unite platform. There is a Biafra and it has Unite, and you want to put it up for sale. Who do you think will buy it if putting it up for sale? Biafra. It's just like you are putting Biafra for sale. Hey, this was in fact, this was the breaking of the ice for me. This one broke my. From this point, I made up my mind that I will never go back. This guy is over. We can't. There's no way. They never put up their platform and say, we'll put it up for sale. Who want to buy? Do you understand what I mean? I am also putting all the Biafra Unite platform up for sale. And he put the, in fact, let me copy this and put it up on Twitter so that when you are reading it, you will know that you are reading. He put the sale in a capital letter. The guy meant what he was saying. Let me copy it and put it on Twitter. Be able to be reading it so that you will understand. You will be seeing it. I want you to be seeing it. Let me post it here. You'll be seeing it. Fine. Let's go there. I want you to be seeing it. There's no gainsaying about this. You guys will be looking at it. You guys will be looking at it, eh? Okay. Okay. I think we have it now. I want you guys to be reading it with me. It's okay like this. Where is that? Okay. Where is that place? Okay. This is where we are. This is where we are. Are you guys seeing this? Are you seeing my arrow? Yeah. He said, I am also putting all the Biafra Unite platform up for sale. For sale. He wrote the sale in capital letter. So that even if you know the CM, you will see say him mean waiting in the talk. Do you understand? Very bold. Very bold move. The sale will happen with immediate effects. As I have made up my mind, so contact me directly on WhatsApp. This message was open. Everybody saw it. It's the first time probably somebody is analyzing it. I hereby tender public apology to anyone or group of people that felt offended through my actions. Inactions. So he knew he took actions that would offend people. And he knew some of the inactions, the actions he refused to take may have also offended Biafrans. He knew. Or the utterances may have also offended Biafrans. He knew. Even though he knew, he went ahead to do it. That is what we call iniquity. Iniquity. You know that something is wrong. You want to do it and you damn the consequences. It is called iniquity. This young man committed what we call iniquity. Over the years, in the course of this struggle, please, I am sorry. It's okay. In conclusion, please don't call me for advice because I wouldn't need any. Okachamara. Don't call me for advice because I wouldn't need any. The truth is that I called him several times. He did not answer me. So he meant it. That he didn't need any advice. I was calling him. He was not picking my call. The only thing that he felt important to do was to send me this thing and send me a voice message. I wouldn't need any. As it has taken me 2 months of thought to reach at this juncture, I will appreciate if you respect my decision. Thanks. If necessary, I will go live to give more clarification in what will appear to be my last broadcast as a Biafran activist. So he was getting ready to give his last broadcast as a Biafran activist and freedom fighter. Now, take note. There's something that you need to take note of here. He said, take note. acquiring all Biafra Unite TV platforms across all social media networks will not come cheap. Somebody say cheap. This guy mean business. So it will not come cheap. Very important to know. Thank you all. So if you want to buy it, it won't be cheap. The money go big. It will be in block to sell Biafra Unite platform. It wouldn't be cheap. It wouldn't be cheap. When I saw this, I said, no. Tones, you know I blocked you before. You know I blocked you before. Be very careful. I know what I'm saying. I will still block you again, and you will not call me again. Be very, very careful. You know, you are completely undecided Biafran. You are a confused brother. You go from left to right. Somebody didn't mean it. Do you see the things he's doing? If he didn't mean it, he made a program. He's the one that opened the people's eye on the charter. And we loved it. You understand? We love it. So how would he not mean it? And if he did not mean it, he said nobody should advise him. He made it open. And I'm going to play his voice note that he sent to me. I said he didn't mean it. Did he send platform? Because eventually he knew with somebody like me, I spoke very, very vehemently and angry on that point. So if he didn't withdraw from selling it, then he would have been a fool, because anybody that would have bought it would make a caricature of him. Had it been I bought the idea, or our APM bought the idea of that platform being sold and then wanted to pay him, he would have collected money. Had it been Ngozi Abufulani brought money and gave him, Biafra Unite would have collected money. I bet you. I know what have happened between me and him in the area of money. Believe me. So I know the kind of person he is. He doesn't joke with money. He doesn't joke with money. So I don't want to recount that experience. It was a very bad experience, and I decided that I will never do anything that has to do with money with him again. I decided to be having just brotherly kind of love and a relationship with him. But when it comes to do with money, I made up my mind I will never about money. We were not sharing money. I was helping him. So we're not. So those of you that will now twist and say, so you people have something to do with money. The thing we had to do with money was I was helping him to, get some of his money. You understand? I was helping to get some of his money. And so what happened between me and him is something that, no. I said, no way. This guy, you can't deal with him. I just said, no way. So when I saw this thing, I now put those things together. I said, this guy. So when I say these things, I know what I'm saying. So don't tell me he didn't mean it. I advise we stop this and move ahead. We don't big pass on this. You don't even know anything to next. I think it's better for you to stop commenting. It's just better for you to listen and stop commenting, because stop commenting. I advise you to next. I advise you. So he had to sell these things. After he has spoken to Biafrans, he spoke to Biafran, and then he said he came back. Started preaching. But when he came back, how did he come back? He came back, Pastor Mama, please, I wish to buy his platform. How did he come back? He come back, he said somebody advised him, and then he came back. He said people called him, and he came back. When he came back, he didn't stand on the principle of Brigi. Adadi Orama is very close to Biafra Unite. So even if Biafra Unite, so does it mean he did not believe Adadi Orama got a message from PM that we should fall back? Even if Biafra Unite, I remember Ada told me that Biafra Unite is on our side. And I appreciated it. There's no problem. And that for that time I decided, I said, no need, because I'm already angry with Biafra Unite. So when Ada told me Biafra Unite is on your side, though, I said, okay, no problem. But the truth is that I've not been watching his programs. But I've been getting messages from different people. Biafra Unite is doing the Biafra Unite doing the. I don't have time. Honestly, I don't listen to him. One of my sister told me that Biafra Unite last message, what he said, I should go and listen to the end of it. My sister, I did not go. I did not listen. Maybe after this, because me, I'm struggling with my health and trying to get well and be very active on the social media for Biafra. I don't have time to go and listen to what he was saying. I don't have time to go and listen. Maybe I'll go and listen. Or if you are watching this program here and you listen to it, or maybe that my sister that is here, I don't want to call your name, but if you wish to call, that is if you want to make it public, maybe once you call and tell us that particular thing that Biafra Unite said, you can call us and let us know, because I did not listen to it. Because as far as Biafra Unite is concerned, I have already drawn my conclusion. Already. Believe me. Because they want to change my conclusion. After that Biafra Unite, after the message from Adadi Orama came, he made a U-turn and came back to Brigi. Place in the media. And we would have accorded him that respect. APM love Biafra Unite a lot. Mazo Getchukere a lot. Mazo Getchukere is somebody that believes that the media is doing a lot and that the media to keep up the good work. That's the person he is. So likely, if the media, you are a media person, no matter from any side, media, government who are supporting Brigi, and you have a challenge, and our APM about it, whatever the challenge is, he will go extra mile to solve that problem. Yes, I know. I don't want to say something. That's something I should have said now. I know. But if I say it now, APM will know something. So I want to tell you how special the APM is. He's a very unique person. Very, very unique. He doesn't joke with the media because he believes that we need the media. He believes we need the media. So he doesn't joke with the media. That's why he listens to all of us. Just the same way PM listens to all of us. So PM listens to all of us. That's why when somebody is doing something that is not right, he will contact somebody, contact that person, tell that person to stop that thing he's doing. He listens to all of us. Now, how they have that, so that's to show you. Now, I did not tell you to stop commenting in Biafra issues. Don't misunderstand me. I said, as far as this issue is concerned, I'm talking about, you need to learn before you make your comment on this issue. Nobody's telling you to stop commenting in Biafra issue. You understand? I am not threatening you. I am telling you, you are already being very, very soft. As if me, I don't know what I'm doing. That's why I'm telling you to stop commenting on this particular issue. Not that you should stop commenting on this program. If there's anything that you want to say on this program, be commenting. But as far as this issue is concerned, wait. When I finish, you can even come into the platform and tell us the reason why you are saying what you are saying. I'm not going to shut you up, but don't disturb me with your comment. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you should stop commenting to next. Don't get me angry. Please, I beg you, I'm begging you. Please, Biko. I know why you. So don't start twisting things that nobody stops you from making any comment on Biafra issue. You can make any comment you want to make. You can even remember. So please be careful. Don't get on my nerves. So you are making me to lose my line, and I don't like it. So where was I? I distracted me. So Biafra Unite. Yeah, the APM loves. The APM would assist you, will support, will encourage you. If Biafra Unite, if you had a challenge, there's a financial issue where you need some support, you have his number. You have APM's number. You can speak with him and talk with him. Not to put up your channel to sell for sale. And then the message came from our PM. The message came from our PM. Message came from our PM. And it also came to somebody very close to you. And that your Rama is very close to. So that should see the message from PM? Because after that message, you still remain in the middle. They still address you as neutral. It's annoying. It's annoying. It's annoying. Our PM, if you think we are folding our hands about our PM, are blind. We have gone twice. The Brigi government, I'm talking to AZDK. This Brigi government have gone twice to see the PM. And like I told you guys before, the PM was upbeat, was excited and happy about in our hands about our PM. That means you are blind. We have gone twice. This Brigi government, I'm talking to AZDK. This Brigi government have gone twice to them. And like I told you guys before, the PM was upbeat, was excited and about the effort we are making for his release. Everything they need, everything that is needed, this government has made it available. Everything that is needed. Are you guys listening to me? Everything that is needed for PM's case, Biafra Republic government in exile, with the acting prime minister, the chairman of the conflict resolution committee, and the team that have visited him twice, they have made sure the PM and his legal team everything they need. When I say everything, I mean everything, plus all, minus nothing. So PM is not alone. When PM saw them the last time, he told them, "We're done, guys. Osehana Agabeti Nigeria Mam." Does it sound like somebody that is alone? Does it sound like somebody that has no hope or confidence in what he's doing? PM told them, "Agameti Nigeria Mam." Fage kweta no neme. Not like Ngozio that wants to tiele Brigi Mam. Ngozi is planning to tiele Brigi Mam. But the prime minister of Brigi is telling you na Niageti Nigeria Mam. So it's a win-win for us. Eh? You are in the wrong place. Believe you me. If you are not putting your resources in the needful, you are wasting the resources and you will regret it. That's the only way I can say it. There's no other way we can say it. You will regret it. So supporting Brigi is the prime minister. The prime minister is supporting BLA. They are doing otherwise. So unite again, making people feel that you are very important. How you started, you look like your voice must hold water. Nobody say your voice should not hold water. But when you make yourself look relevant and every other person irrelevant, when you speak as if you are the final authority and every other thing we are saying does not make sense, the Almighty Chuko will water down everything you are doing, become so porous, and you will become a disaster. You will become a disaster. Believe me. I am Vam Vam Vam. I learned the hard way. So affliction must not be allowed to arise a second time. Me, Vam Vam Vam, I will never allow that affliction to arise a second time. I will never be found in the opposition against Brigi or against the prime minister. Never. I will never. I will never be found there. So please, this is for him. For Biafra. He did not take a bragging right or retain it for himself. If our prime minister did not take up a bragging right or retain it for Biafra Unite, you are making a mistake. Okay, how can you even stand and say you are organizing a protest? And Briggy, you are happy that Briggy is not because you are neutral. You set yourself up to fail. You already, moment you, the reason why you will become a disgrace online to make a post, try to celebrate the demise of men. Can't you see the disaster happening to her? And I've learned that Biafra United is already in one way or the other trying to cajole the government, that the government are useless or what have you. If you insult Briggy, you are insulting the prime minister. If you subliminally say anything contrary to pushing the Briggy to do right now, you are distracting, and you are distracting Briggy. The prime minister was aware of that protest. That protest came to the notice of the prime minister that night. When the prime minister heard of it, you know what he said? He said, that is not what I need. Won't you ask yourself, why is it that Briggy did not carry it on their head? Prime minister said, that is not what I need, because we had an assignment. Briggy had of something we must meet up with deadline. And we had to do things that are necessary for his release with a deadline that we have to do it. And people were talking about protests. You understand? People were talking about protests. Prime Minister said it. Prime Minister said, that is not what I need. Please focus on this assignment I gave you. Another thing the Prime Minister was interested in is Ngozi must be made to stop what she's doing. So do you see? You see the reason why Ngozi can never speak with the Prime Minister? Because the Prime Minister asked her to stop what she's doing. The words of the PM, Ngozi must be made to stop what she's doing, because what she's doing is distracting my case. Because she's acting involved. So whatever she's doing is a distraction. It's a distraction. So the only people that the Finland government know that the PM has, and the only representative that PM has, as far as Finland is concerned, if I lie, let me die this night. As far as Finland is concerned, the only is Ogetukwu Kere, acting prime minister. And the authority that are holding the prime minister, they are aware. The only person that they can see, that they know they have seen a number of times, that is Bravo have gone twice with the team. He is to know how important every face to face, one-on-one. He was there, and the PM saw him. So how will Biafra Unite know all these things? And yet you will remain in the middle line. I am talking too much already. Let me play the voice note that I have. Listen to this voice note, and then you judge for yourself. This is Biafra Unite. Listen, I might have to play it twice or 3 times.
Your side. If I send the Kitabo, the message that I put out there through my platform.
That message I read after he sent it to me. That's when he sent this voice. You understand? So he is confirming that message that he actually wrote it by sending this voice note. I want to start it from the top. So please listen. And I advise to next that has been commenting up and down, open your ears, and listen.
Mazudo Dregi, Kekime. I'm nine of your side. If I send the Kitabo, the message that I put out there through my platform. So I'm going to see Achamka a forward doya to the government in exile. Imeko Rute Mazo Genkeraka. So I have no regret on anything. The only regret that I have is that our people have been misled, and our people are not really ready for freedom.
The only regret he has is that our people have been misled and our people are not ready for freedom. Is it today? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knew that our people were misled. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knew that our people are not ready for freedom. Did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu give up? I said, Nnamdi Kanu, you think you have sense? You are doing broadcast. Is it about doing broadcast? Did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu give up? Mazi Simon Ekpa has seen the highest of betrayal. Highest. Did he give up? You give up. And you say you have no regrets. He should listen to himself. I'm playing this in so that he will listen to it. Let him listen to himself. I want to start it again. Each time I will start it again because it's very short. So I have to start it.
Mazudo Dregi, Kekime. I'm nine of your side. If I send the Kitabo, the message that I put out there through my platform. So I'm going to see Achamka a forward doya to the government in exile. Imeko Rute Mazo Genkeraka. So I have no regret on anything. The only regret that I have is that our people have been misled, and our people are not really ready for freedom. Why we are all, especially the likes of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa, are suffering for our people, including our men.
Now, he said our people are not ready for freedom, especially while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa are suffering for our people, including our men. And now those people that are suffering, that means you as Biafra Unite, you admit that you are not suffering. But the people that are suffering have not given up. You that is not suffering, you are giving up. And not only are you giving up, you want to cash out. You see why God will not forgive him? People that are suffering are still suffering. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not come to court. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, before he goes to court, tells the zoo, I am no longer interested in Biafra, enough of this case, they will close the chapter and say, he has agreed. Oh, yeah, settle out of court. Everybody will. Simon Ekpa will tell Nigeria government that I am no longer interested. Go back to his work. Close chapter. Everybody go. Ngozi will blow her whistle. Don't you guess what will happen? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not give up and will never give up. Mazi Simon Ekpa did not give up and men did not give up and will never give up. Some of them are even paying the price, the ultimate price, and they're not ready to give up. But you, Biafra Unite, what price have you paid? What price have you paid? You are enjoying. You are enjoying. I know how much you are making online. You are making a lot of money online. I know you are not the only one that makes money. Some of us, we do also make money. Most of us, some of them make money. We even put it into the struggle. Make donation here and there sometimes. I don't know. I've not seen you where you make any, because the PM said you should be exempted or we should be exempted. But most of us, we do come and make some donations. So you are enjoying. That's why you are enjoying. So there's nothing I will see now and say that it's price you are paying. Many of us were enjoying. Many of us. I know we do a lot. People will appreciate what we're doing. Maybe my son celebrated birthday, and I was happy about it. Has Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out to celebrate any birthday of his son? Or Mazi Simon Ekpa come out to celebrate any birthday of his son? I got some gifts. People called in to celebrate. It's something good. It's my only child for now. I have every right to celebrate it, but it is not something I must brag about. So it even makes it more that I should even sacrifice more. Not that maybe imagine somebody like me with all these things I'm enjoying around and I'm free. I'm moving up and down. I'm not incarcerated. I'm not held in one place. I will see come out and be talking. Our people are not ready. And then I will say I'm giving up. Would all of you say waka there, thunder fire you, van van van, and even me, I will say he said to it. Because I have no right. With all the encouragement I'm having from some of you here, and with all the encouragement he is also getting, people that are suffering are there, they have not given up. So you should shh. Even if you don't want to say anything, just keep quiet. Back out. You mentioned it yourself with all the things Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing, Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing, and even our men. And it is true, you cannot compare yourself with any of them. And the question you should ask yourself, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, did he give up? No. Is he still suffering? Yes, he has not given up. Mazi Simon Ekpa, did he give up? No. Is he still suffering? Yes, and he has not given up. Our men on ground, are they giving up? No. Are they still suffering? Yes, some of them are even paying the highest price, and they did not give up. But you, standing behind camera, you want to give up. And not only do you want to give up, you want to cash out. Like, seriously? You don't know what you have done. I'll start it again. Play with me. I will always take it back so that the message is sinking.
Mazudo Dregi, Gekima. I'm nine off your side. If I send the Kitabo, the message that I put out there through my platform. So I'm gonna go see Achamka a forward to the government in exile. Imeko Rute Mazo Genkeraka. So I have no regret on anything. The only regret that I have is that our people have been misled, and our people are not really ready for freedom. Why we are all, especially the likes of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa, are suffering for our people.
Okay.
Including our men.
Okay.
Noni Mafia.
Okay.
And then our
okay.
So
men na they did not give up. Fakana every day they did not give up. But they didn't give up. Men na men
including our men. Noni Mafia. And then our
Okay.
So, but generally, I'm talking about our people, not even the freedom fighters, because all of us, we have suffered a lot for our people. But the way things are going, I feel that our people are not really ready for freedom. So those who will continue will have to do more. We have to do more.
You see, so our people are not ready. So those who will continue, we have to do more. So that means you, Biafra Unite, you are not willing to do more. you want to cash out. Then those who will continue, we have to do more. The question is, why did you come out in the first place? Did you not know that before you start building a house, you will count the costs? You will check what it will take to build that house, and you will not build it halfway and people will mock you. Why are you trying to become a mockery to yourself? Because you can never become a mockery to this movement. Why have you decided to become a mockery to yourself? Eh? Those who will continue, we have to do more. But you are not willing to do more. Listen to yourself. This is your voice.
Those who will continue will have to do more.
Okay.
We have to do more. So, Biko, I'm selling my platform. I think.
You see, the way I wrote it, it is the way it is. I am selling my platforms. At least you read it in the letter. Now you are hearing it from his mouth. No remorse whatsoever.
We have to do more. We have to do more. So, Biko, I'm selling my platform. I think what the government need now is not even the individual that is handling the platform. What the government need is platform to continue the dissemination of the gospel.
Now, he said, you see what he's now saying? He has now exempted himself. He said that what the government need now is the platform and not the individual. They need the platform to exterminate the gospel, whatever, however he said that word. Now, is it everybody that can talk like Biafra Unite? Is it everybody that can talk like Vam Vam Vam? Can talk like Adadeoram? Is it everybody that can talk like Sonia Barawa? So Sonia Barawa comes and he comes with his own spice. Vam Vam Vam, you come and you come with your own spice. Adadeorama, you come and you come with your own spice. Biafra Unite, you come and you come with your own spice. So why are you talking like a mushroom person that doesn't understand how life operates? That all they need is platform. If somebody that doesn't have anything to offer enters your platform and is talking jargon, who will come there and listen? Like I'm saying this tonight because I'm inundated with what I'm saying. I'm articulated with what I'm saying. It's not everybody that can come here and compose themselves and say it the way I'm saying it. So if I leave this platform with someone else to operate it, the person will not sound like me, will not operate like me, will not be like me, will be in his own. There are so many people that were struggling to adapt. They are struggling to connect with our APM because they say he's not talking like our Simon Ekpa. People are like that. So we have to make them understand that, look, the gospel is Biafra. And if he is saying the truth, he has his own dimension. Everybody must not be the same. Do you understand? So there's uniqueness in every one of us. So don't give that as an excuse that what we need is platform. A platform without a solid voice or a solid, a presenter can never be the same. You understand? So you want to sell your platform. Had it been, he said, I want somebody else to come on my platform and be doing it for now. I will give access on my platform. That's what you should have done. I want to go and join Nigeria. Let me give access to Biafrans that will use the platform. Not that you want to cash out with the platform.
Platform. I think what the government need now is not even the individual that is handling the platform. What the government need is platform to continue the dissemination of the gospel. Yotago. So let them know if they are interested. I contact Yamu. And Otansi question the can get question there to the camp of Madam Ngozi because it's no longer.
Did you hear that? Otuasi send Dragia can get send there to the camp of Madam Ngozi. The way he sent to me, he also sent to the camp of Madam Ngozi.
Block nose giving you nightmares? Trust Iliaden to unblock it. Works for us.
Biafra unites has nothing against Ngozi or Abu Fulani. Everything Ngozi or Abu Fulani have done against Mazi Simon Ekpa and this Biafra movement, Biafra Unite is treating it with kids' gloves. You know what they call kids' gloves? He feels it doesn't matter. So for you to even think of submitting that platform to Ngozi, hey, Yarome, otu ansi gwage ka gwa the camp of Ngozi. So is Biafra supposed to have camp? The fact that Ngozi have a camp, is it not enough for you to even distance yourself? How are you even connecting Ngozi to what we are doing? Anybody connecting Ngozi or Abueze to what we are doing, something must be wrong with you. As far as Biafra freedom is concerned, Ngozi or Abueze is not involved. Should I repeat myself? As far as Biafra restoration is concerned, Ngozi or Abueze is not involved. Cut this part and make it go viral. So connecting with Ngozi in any way, you are jeopardizing what we are doing. You are putting a stain to this movement. Repeat yourself.
So let them know if they are interested. I contact them. And Otansi question the Rega can get question there to the camp of Madam Ngozi, because it's no longer a secret, it's in the public.
Okay.
I am very, very serious on what I'm saying, and I'm serious on what I'm doing. I'm selling off the platform. Let the interested party.
I am selling off the platform. Let the interested party get to me. Like seriously, you need money in exchange for Biafra. You need money in exchange for, hey, in those days, Peter would have said, your money perish with you. Do you understand? Your money perish with you.
On what I'm saying, and I'm serious on what I'm doing. So I'm selling off the platform. Let the interested party.
I am selling off the platform. Let the interested party get to me. Like seriously, you need money in exchange for Biafra. You need money in exchange for, hey, in those days, Peter would have said, your money perish with you. Do you understand? Your money perish with you. Your money perish with you. Honestly. Do you understand what I mean? You understand what I mean? I'm trying to see some of your comments. Yeah. Please, I have the link there. If there's anybody that I don't want to drag so much on it. He did. He said he will send it to Ngozi's camp. Ayole, he said he will send it to Ngozi's camp. Who knows who he sent it to? Or maybe he changed his mind eventually. Question, Biafra Unite, please, how much is your channel? Put out the price. I want to bid for it and retire you for good. Please state your price. I'm interested now before I change my mind. I'm telling you, this is just very shameful. We have no regret in abandoning MNK and PM. No regret whatsoever, honestly. Yeah. The guy is a fool. Biafra Unite platform without Biafra Unite voice is nonsense. Thank you, Ayole. Yeah. Somebody else will just come on Biafra Unite channel and be talking. Talking what? Like seriously, talking what? We have Chigozie here. Talking what? Chigozie, you're welcome.
Yeah, one day.
No. I can hear you.
Yeah, Dalohin.
Yeah, that's my brother from Finland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see your voice. Don't they go? No. Hey, what happened? Please come back. So they try and come back. I want to, but I will get on a phone. If on a number no. In case someone in the bata no ko ho, bata again. I think I'll tell him. Okay.
Yeah, one.
Abun iku oku mo ga off my air.
Yeah.
You can still do it on the phone, but not my direct line. Line in can they use in a public. Let me display it so that you will see the case. If it cuts and you are not able to connect again, you can use this number display right now. But go ahead and talk. You see. So I know it might be happening. So use this number in case. Just use that number. If you call on that number, it will ring on my laptop. I will be able to bring it out. So Biafrans will hear you. Biafrans will hear you. What do you? Okay, let's see. It looks like he came back in. Okay, Dodd SCO. Yeah, hello. Go ahead, Dodd.
Pastor Van Van Van.
Okay, you're welcome. Hello.
Can I continue?
Go ahead.
Okay, I want to ask Biafra Unite. He kidnapped our leader, Mazna Nekano. But Simon Ekpa not saying platform now. Did Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, ask for people for the DDoS to buy in platform? To assure you, we won't be Agbo people. We know when they happen. Now these are our Igbo brothers. Now they be the real enemy of Biafra. You understand? I hate to hear what they used to call it Biafra Unite. Come and say he want shame. Shame upon shame. You see what Ngozi Orabufonani, you see what she they do. Still yet, you are there. You using something to cover your face. Shame upon you. Okay, you they call for protest. You think say as you come, people go come. You useless animal. I beg, push that guy away. Now idiot he be. Now idiot.
The truth is that he wanted to use that protest to mock our government. That's what he wanted to do. But God did not.
Now idiot.
You understand?
Even I unsubscribe from him. Where that guy na criminal na cook he be. Yeah, when none of people fight Simon Ekpa, now so this guy behave. Do to say Simon Ekpa strong. Simon Ekpa strong. Now destroy so many things. You understand?
Yes.
Now the system is still carry on now.
Exactly. The same thing.
Assuming
that time I say he hide. He go hide. When the system we don't win the battle,
he hide now.
That's what he did.
Assuming our APM they broadcast like the way some do. Now see the same thing. Later on he go see come out again. Biafra. Not be everybody that call Biafra need that Biafra. He pay me say na my Igbo brothers. Now they sabotage this struggle. So
yes, it's heartbreaking.
thank you.
You're correct.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. Let me take this call from Helen. Thank you so much. Yeah, and the studio is full. Oh, Helen is waiting, and Chigozie is here. I would have loved Chigozie to say something first. Let me, Chigozie. Chigozie, are you there? Oh, okay. Chigozie is not connected. Let me call Helen back very quick. Let's call Helen back.
One day you can't hear me.
Okay, I can hear you now, but Chigozie, hold on. Let Helen speak. I'm already calling Helen. Just hold on, Chigozie.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, my brother. Happy Sunday, everybody.
Thank you.
Happy Sunday to you all, our people, Biafra people. I just want to thank you, my brother, for what you do. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
You know, this matter of Biafra Unite, you guys did not have Biafra Unite right from time. Right from the very first day that you discovered that he was recording you guys on the Zoom meeting that you had with our PM. Biafra Unite has already picked up grudges against you people and evil PM itself. Against this whole story that is going on. Biafra Unite is ready to collapse everything, hiding under I am not supporting anybody. Meanwhile, he is actually with Madam Baba.
Hey.
Do you understand? That is what Biafra Unite is doing. Biafra Unite have the guts to be telling people that men of ground are going for amnesty. Do you understand?
Like, seriously? What? Which of the men on ground are going for amnesty? Can you imagine that lie?
You have not heard. He said even the command, they are going for amnesty.
Is it Ngozi? Is it Ngozi commander?
No. Liberation BD.
Hey! Chineke mere me bere.
Oh God, you need to be listening. I know it is difficult to listen to him, but I will be sending you some of his videos so that you will, at least from the end, you'll be listening to them. He said, we know what is happening on ground, that our men are surrounded because there is nothing for them. Who is collecting the money? To whose account is the money going into? But United is aware that the money they are donating goes into the brigging. You understand?
Yes.
But Biafra, you now want to let people to know that the money is not being used for what is being donated for. That right now our men are crying that nothing is within them. Police checkpoints, everything has come over again the way it used to be. That nothing is happening on ground. That people are being deceived. That he told them in 6 months they will open their eyes. Now that 6 months they did not open their eyes to know that they are being defrauded. He's giving them 1 year. If 1 year, they will be the one to cry out. And when they cry out, then they will unite together to know what to do, how to move this struggle forward. That is what Biafra Unite is doing. Biafra Unite is trying to create another faction with this woman, Adadi Arama and Remigius. You understand me? That is what he's trying to do. But for the fact that he has said he wants to sell out his platform, I don't know how people will see the same Biafra Unite as somebody that is fighting for this struggle. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Our people are so gullible that you will not understand the plans of this evil man. You understand me? You are on ground. You don't have anything doing in support of this.
At all.
You don't have anything.
He's just on ground. He's just on ground. He's just and being paid. He makes a lot of money.
You don't have anything to do to support people. You don't even carry out like when there is an announcement of a sit at home. You don't carry out anything for people to at least hear it. Nothing. But once he says that something is happening and the people did not hear it from Briggy, he will just come out and be castigating Briggy the way he wants. Pull down Briggy so that the labor of our PM and Mazinam Dekano will be in vain. Because Biafra Unite knew that Madam Baba is not going anywhere. He's only Briggy that is still standing. So therefore he must join to bring Briggy down because our PM was quarreling with him with the recording he did on your Zoom meetings. You understand me? So he has gotten grudges against you people without knowing it. Do you understand?
It's terrible.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this particular awareness. I have time to listen to. I I don't listen. I don't have time to listen to him. Since I have removed him from my mind, to even go and start listening to him is just for me a waste of time. But it's good that some of you have listened and you are now aware. Thank you so much, my sister. Thank you. Awesome, awesome. Then Chigozie, please call. Chigozie, if you're still watching, call my number. It is better. You can see that Helen called. The call is better. So while we wait for you to call, I will reach out to you now on the phone. But we have Rastaman in the studio. Rastaman, please grab the mic. There are other people in the studio, but Rastaman is here first. And then
is my voice coming out?
Oh, your microphone have received deliverance, so I can hear your voice. Rastafari, Selassie.
My brother, I am looking for the Nangwa that I used to know.
Hey,
Biafra unite.
Them.
Where are you?
Where's
looking for the Nangwa
hey.
that I used to know.
Chai.
Biafra unite. Where are you?
Where's them?
I remember those days of the US and detail every analysis.
Yes.
1-to-1, calling all the names, showing Biafrans to understand every single step and the move they make. Names according to what they do and what they say. Even during the time of Idu and Biafra, they're standing and saying, okay, he would never deny Idu because we cannot say that we don't know Idu, just like our prime minister was standing, say we don't really care about the name, but he is fighting with Biafra. When we get whatever name we choose to call our nation, we will call it, and he stood and did what he's supposed to do.
Rastaman, this call is coming from Finland. Let us take it so that
Fire, make it go.
Let's this call from Finland. Yeah. Hello, Mars. Is that Chigozie?
Yeah.
Good. Please go ahead. You have the microphone.
Dano, Biafrans.
Yeah.
One, for a long time, I've been waiting for our leaders to treat Biafra United issue. You understand?
Yeah.
And we're blaming him for anything.
Yeah.
Biafra United, now. Number one is that now Biafra Unite apologize for Biafrans.
Yes.
Our heart is no any platform here.
Yeah.
I have never heard him apologize for making that kind of statement. You understand? Hey, everything from day one, this whole thing Biafra Unite, shatter, then disappear. Right? Then I forget to say that now this thing the world today, some people are holding it. Right?
Yes.
I won't everybody, but also the world
At all.
No one. Right? Then I watched a program here 2 days ago. Yesterday. I understand all the very, very heartbroken. Now I turn her up now the program now the which one I am not happy about him.
Yes.
Because we are like 10 people now the protest, which is very bad.
Yeah.
I did not. I got on for that protest because Biafra Unite in a broadcast here. You know.
Yeah.
I went there. I went there because of PM. As long as no PM can emerge, think give a damn.
Oginoye gazireba he fine ogara.
From me,
so that means if fine did not even come, the organizer.
Many of them may organize no.
Can you imagine that? They organize with Biafra Unite and they are in Finland.
But the point is that I never regret it.
Yeah.
The regret of some of our sisters outside Finland.
Yeah.
Those ones, they lose their job, they stay made enough of a space where they're here.
Yes.
I appreciate them. I didn't regret it at all. Also, when you want only me and one person.
No, it's good. It's a very good thing that you went. You know, anybody that went there, I appreciated them. Adado Rama, I appreciated her for going, and everybody that went, I appreciated them, honestly. But another thing I am happy about.
Sorry, first. Biafra Unite. I know you will watch this program on and I watch.
Yeah.
I tell you something. If all people hand.
Yes.
If all people hand. Biafra Unite, I have watched your program, our PM with us. You see, according to our leader, Mazin and the Kano, what do now Bonano? You pay a money of Biafra Unite. Ever since all this thing happening, so he may go, he ate a Wogayana, which I didn't know bar or he pay Marhanabo. Right? All these two governments, he pay Marhanabo. Right? That can you money one, Arana called.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Arana called. Biafra Unite. Our men is on the ground. For how many years have put on social media? Biafra Unite, you never about it.
Yes.
You program email during that period when you say now, or what do you name on the ground, or what do you men see them on the ground. But all the whole things, this man saying, Biafra Unite, you do your platform to those issues.
Yes.
And what is our gallant men, but on social media, you never said anything about it. Today now, you come to claim that or whatever. One actually too much.
Too much.
Too much. Are you afraid? One yeah, you on the ground, no problem. We completely understand for your safety. But come out and tell us. You're well about. For example, most especially Ngozi Olabue's side, because all this whole thing on social media, Ngozi Olabue's you from there you are condemned. Again on social media now, you know so let me ask you, I know the time of DOS, I'm on PC fight. But today now, one, you can't even mention her name. Are you scared of her? One, you under few days destroy our PM will do. You never make comment about it. Like I said, I'm not blaming you. I don't blame you. But don't come on social media and claim what you are not.
Yes.
From day one, I monitor what is going on, and I see one day. Let me be honest to everybody who is listening. If you are confused about what is going on, then you don't deserve to be here.
Yeah.
That's the truth. If you follow, and the people now go, wow, those who follow our leader, Mazin and the Ghana.
I want to win the blow. You waking of where can the win the pussy blow in your microphone.
Yeah, sorry, Jare.
Okay.
For my school. So, I'm full of Webe. Yeah. So, our leader, Mazin and the Ghana, we follow our leader, from our leader to PM. So, even today, only you follow PM and our leader, only you will not be confused, or else those who join renew. But Biafra Unite, you are there today. A mobile onye do mma. A man onye maybe no dozi. One, I did not buy that. Because I watched your program last night. in a condemn even self who anybody after. My problem is that now that is opera from the one so we are bidoro opera. And President Biafra United is not step back today. Very clear, innocent. Because also that now, no, the proud of himself.
His decision.
Yes. Yeah, no, the proud. No man can make cause. The one kind proud, okay, do. Okay, you do proud for what you are doing now. Of course, you are doing well. But even the one this issue potalo. Why Biafra United you were not Ouna means hold the ground, they hold the whole ground. Or you meeting community today. That is the question. Our people are new Zuzugari. And I am so disappointed of our people for not turning off of this program. I don't bother disappointed. I swear one day, if from I have made up my mind, even PM Potagodi, I will never join anything or group again at this movement. I will only focus in supporting on financial because of our gallant men on the ground. Government, Biafra land. Government, if anything goes in a government in the measures in Biafra land. And our people are they know city even they don't know arrange they don't know look at the whole PM. It is a shame. Let me tell the Biafrans. Or if you feel a call, he put an Finland there, will from Madu.
Chigozie, let me.
Sorry.
No, Chigozie, you know you say a lot of things.
If anybody you have put on social media now condemn all the rich men na Biafra land people are supporting behind them against those people because Igbo people, most especially Igbo people, when you fight for them.
Yeah, Chigozie, I think your time is Chigozie, your time is up. You are not even allowed me to say anything, but thank you very much for your comment. I appreciate you. Thank you. But there's something I must because you are going the very wrong side, and I don't like it when you say government now from the background. When you say government is here, you will be supporting men on ground. If you are supporting men on ground, then you are supporting government. Then you cannot speak against. We are not the type that will come and tell you protect government. We are protecting Biafra. You understand? But we just have to understand. I made a point very clear here before. PM was aware of that 9th of May. PM was aware. When we asked PM about it, PM said that is not what he needs. Do you think if PM needed it, okay, rally around and let us, they have said 9th, then let's do it. If PM said that was what he needed, you would have seen every one of us, even people like us, even if we don't have money, we'll borrow money and go. But PM knew he needed something better than that to set him free. And we were on our side. Keep it to make sure we get up. And as I can speak now, we have gotten it done. What PM requested, we have done it. Because for him, that was priority for his release. Because we are in touch both with him and with his lawyer, both the criminal lawyer and his civil lawyer. His civil lawyer is the one that they have always been fighting. Biafra United is aware that Ngozi have been insulting the civil lawyer of our prime minister, who happened to be Mariana, his ex-wife. If PM have a problem with working with his ex-wife, he would have told everybody. In fact, he wouldn't have assigned her to be his civil lawyer. So if that woman is still the lawyer and still the one catering for the issues that has to do with civil affairs of our prime minister, it means that she is somebody that is reliable. Because he can rely on her to get a message and thwarted the message to suit her almost twice 2 times. 2 messages from her. The first one that she's using as a surrogate, the other one she's using as a mandate. The mandate. 2 messages that were never presented the way the woman presented it. But because he's using it tomorrow, is Biafra Unite not aware? Has Biafra said anything about that? That this I am sure in time to come, if not now, Biafra Unite will come to apologize for those angry words and disappointment words he spoke here. We understand his situation. Maybe it is not easy. Trying to understand it means that I should stop talking about it, or I should not expose the of Biafra Unite. What are you trying to say? The spade, not the garden fork. When things are going wrong, you see that you say it. You speak truth to power. That's what you do at a point like this. To destroy. And when you saw it, that God came to destroy, okay, you brought out the issue about the charter. You knew that she was going to get the charter. Perfect. The whole of Biafra Unite is there. After that one, you. And then the next thing we see is that you want to sell your platform. No. My friend, go and rest. Rastaman, please grab the mic. Okay, sorry. Your mic is muted from this angle. Let me unmute it. Okay, go ahead. Rastaman.
My people, the thing be say, the ordinary one I used to know how he decimated the DOS and challenged them for a debate. He would challenge them for a debate, you know. When somebody is asked to do something, even the analysis, he would call the names of people who did anything and play just like PM would do. Play their words, play either leaked audio or video, whatever they post, how they are the people killing our people or buying our people at home, like Ojo and whoever. When Chinaka Sawadu will say that the person that I called him, look at, they have tied him and all those things. And now that Ngozu is doing the same thing, he doesn't come and do that same thing, the same analysis he used to do. Meanwhile, we appreciate him so much while in Finland. He was airing everything alive, supportive and everything. But soon as this Ngozu issue came up, we were talking, checking out things, analyzing situation. I'm one of the person that said that I need to think at the end to be made. You have to think, analyze things, and say it as. And then, of course, everybody always thinks about Biafra Unite. What is Biafra Unite saying? The brother was nobody heard about him. I remember after Finland won the first broadcast to come in, I couldn't come in, and he wanted to have me in. Actually, I couldn't manage to come in. So then things started changing. We started seeing Ngozu's actions, and then people were asking now, where did Biafra Unite? Everybody, not only me, as to I always look, is Biafra Unite feeding our people with? People need to know what is going on. People need to know, need clarification. Crowd that follow him, So now, until this time now, when he came up with this, I was like relieved. This man came and read the charter to our people, explained it. But when he was doing it now, he was also like a neutral person, so to say. He was doing it in a way, not like hitting as he used to hit. It was in a way, pointing it. But soon after, he even made it clear that, and he was also promising people that he's not going to broadcast, telling people so that people don't expect a lot from him. That might be the last, that if they ask him a question in the future, he's going to refer them to that particular broadcast. But you, as a media personnel, media is what people need in this time. You need to be constant. So, online that I don't know what happened to Ordinary One, all those things. Then people were saying that he was threatened. I was like, okay, there's no wonder such a thing would come from Biafra Unite, because it's not the Biafra Unite I used to know. Biafra Unite will come and say it. Igbo would say, just say it the way it is. So now, all of them. So I was looking for him to do this. So, and this time he was already preparing people's mind ahead of time, not to wait for him to realize the situations. So now, as things went, then the one of selling his platform, that one, if now people will speak their kind of English, they say it's shocktalized. It's a really shocktalization. I was like, what? Then even online one time I was also singing similar thing like, where is Odi than one? Where? So now, the setting of Biafra unit, because now Ngozu came to divide Biafra. And the thing is that each time, say two groups, it is a disrespect to the government.
Yeah.
And government is not IPOB. IPOB is organization well done. The way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not form a government. When we finally formed the Republic government in exile, now he was also, so to come against it, to start group saying pseudo USB of Ngozu is pseudo. And when they say prime minister, someone is not USB prime minister. He was warning as Briggs. They ask you a question now, say, which country, which government is someone prime minister of? If he say USB, you fell it woefully, because anywhere they ask him this question, he's going to say he's a prime minister of Biafra Republic government in exile, because United States of Biafra cannot be found in exile. It's impossible, because it's a land. It is a land. You cannot say now that Italy, where you live in Italy, is found. Or like if somebody, I'm in Austria, I can say that we create a special place. We say this is little Italy. Maybe we do everything like Italian culture, just like you have little China in US. You have different places, but you cannot say you have China in US. It's impossible, because it's a land. It's a people. It's impossible. It doesn't make sense. It is a thing they talk like this. So when each time when you go come online, they say, I don't belong to any group, this group. Oh my, bad word won't always to my mouth, because it's a disrespect to Maz was detained because of the activities of the Briggy. And Briggy that is trying to materialize Biafra. This is what these who don't want to happen. So what happened with Briggy and the defense force, which is the backbone? Because if you go against Briggy, only the Briggy has as a government has the right to have army. You know, and the army is what anybody is looking at. And if you want people to recognize us, as soon as we did like Ayaba said, roof for roof, inch for inch, state for state, or whatever, we'll capture our land. Every person where you want to make, then go even the beg you make, we recognize you. Because this is the biggest protest. As when we are group, IPOB. This is a government. There is a way a government speaks. A government speaks like the way we speak with our army to defend our land. So I've been saying it always, you know, if I would have money to go to be fair, to put it in the Biafra Liberation Army, so that they will speak the language that will know that it is not the Biafran people that is speaking. Because this is what we need. This is the activities that made them to detain our prime minister and to see what we are going to be doing. So if we are doing the rightful, the needful, they will say that these people are serious. These people deserve their freedom. You know, so you cannot come each time you come and say two groups. And I find it very, very interesting that Biafra Unite find it so difficult to mention Ngozi Arabeze's name. Even when Ngozi Arabeze was threatened, he must have had when the audio that Adadio Rama recorded.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
Threatening our people, the decentralization of attempt.
Even threatening Igwe Butuzo.
Even threatening Igwe Butuzo. I don't know if Biafra Unite ever broke. He's so damn scared of that woman. Maybe this woman has something holding him someplace, you know. But it's better to keep silent than to come and try to say something that will make as if you are equating the government and the pseudo group. It's a group. It's not. It's simple. I mean, a Biafra United. And now the way we go very easy for him to mention Ogenkere. Say he not do anything. Ogenkere is standing with the charter that you read to the people. And after reading the charter, this woman automatically put him in the group of Ogenkere, group of Barawa, group of anybody that doesn't support him. So I will come online as well and say that whether you say that you are not siding any group, that this woman already put you on the group of people after you read the charter. She put you already on the so-called group of against her. You know, so that for you to say you are neutral is not in the eyes of Ngozi, because as soon as you read the charter, she already painted you as not on her side because she was against the charter. You know, and up till now, this man will still be saying two groups, this or that. Disrespect for Simon Eber. Is disrespect for Biafra as a whole. Is disregard for our struggle. I don't know where Odinawa is. Everything they take trick, they talk. I said everything you want to take trick talk. So you when this woman mentioned say right when the broadcast he posted something when this woman tweeted about he came and he was saying it in a way he couldn't mention the woman's name. They take trick they talk. Not be everything that they take trick they talk, my brother. It's better you keep silent than you use trick or you beat around the bush. No, this is not the Biafra Unite I used to know. This is not we mentioned Chinasa Waru's them name and Chicken Edozie had them or Edo Biera or all those people. This Biafra Unite I used to know. Not be everything, you know, they go for the truth. You are contaminating the truth already. Truth, you go say it the way it is. You know, the person.
We're going to play a special number for that Unite. A short break. With sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. You are going to continue on your thoughts, but I want this short break to give Biafra Unite fits him. And if he knows that it is not a sound that belongs to him, let him come out and tell us, because this in a category, don't be silly, honestly.
Go or never go for
Rastaman, you can continue on your line of thought. Sorry about that. That was just a short break.
Okay.
Parana should correct us if we are wrong. He should come and correct us.
Like as I was saying, not everything that they take trick, they talk. And if you take trick, begin the talk the truth, you're already polluting the truth. So if this woman tweeted, like say she happy, say anything has happened to our people, our men on ground.
You see this comment now. You know, I've not been watching this program. Somebody said, Pastor, are you aware? You are aware that Brigi supporting is Ogenkere Brigi and not Sam Brigi. So is it true? This America said this. If Biafra said this, then you know that we are right in doing this to make people to understand. Because every one of us know as Brigi have a prime minister, and the prime minister of Brigi is Simon Ekpa. He's the prime minister of Brigi, and the APM is so good that he has a leadership of any government. Unlike Ngozi Boys, I will tell you that in this my government or under my leadership,
in her time,
Ogetukukere is acting prime minister, our prime minister, because there's only one prime minister, Simon Ekpa, our prime minister. So if Biafra United should say this, then we need to shut him up. We need to shut him up.
Actually, because as I was saying a while ago, because the whole world, millions of people say he tweeted something about apart from the voice where Tadi Orama, God make us hear this voice from Tadi Orama, where they threaten them, say anyone, both Holy Ghost, both Butus, or anyone be a. So, and all those things, threatening them. So, and even the time where Biafra, where United talks, any person will be say he support the men on ground. This is who he go follow. And the men on ground, they tell you, say, not only the same channel where we know, now the same place where they go, now so the same thing they go. And he could not come up and say it openly. Look at how. There was a time he would put the links. Beautiful, okay. But I realized that not Biafra United I used to know. Biafra Unite that I used to know is not somebody who's talking about something the way it is. But I realized that this particular Biafra Unite now is who was threatening the men on ground. Ngozi was fighting against the men on ground. We had this a few days ago now that Unite talked about some people are talking about this, about what she tweeted about Holy. But even the person who tweeted this, Biafra United was just these people, but he will be quick to mention Ogenkere.
Very quick.
It's a compliment to Ogenkere, because if Ogenkere was a wicked person that will go to harm people, maybe he wasn't going to. Or somebody where you can take advantage of. It's just like Simon. Some people will talk to Simon anyhow, but they couldn't. The way they Sawaru them. Any person where come to Simon, we are people who could speak up to the China Sawaru them. But Simon will tolerate people talk anyhow. So this brother would quickly talk against Ogenkere, bring him up, and trying to with the official government of Biafra. And now this woman, the last thing, this woman just wrote this thing about Holy Ghost. Instead of it to say that this is the woman that wrote it, and it was even comments that were underneath. He couldn't even mention the name of the comments. The one who said that the evidence choke. He mentioned that somebody said that evidence choke. And this one, I think, if I remember, is the Asawana boy, the Arise, who said that the evidence choke. Particular threat or tweet of about Holy Ghost from Ngozu. So and another person will talk against it. Will talk with under it. Or someone called mouthpiece of the gods, so called. This was what, and he was mentioning these things, couldn't even mention their names, and he knows that this guy is a Sawana boy.
Okay, he was reading their comment, but he did not mention their names.
He couldn't even mention the people who said that the evidence choke. Evidence of what Ngozi Arabezo was saying, that he choked. Okay. He mentioned that some of them said that the evidence choke. He was kind of disgusted by that comment, but said it, that he's a Sawana boy. And the other one by the so-called mouthpiece of the gods, he said, but he mentioned also what she replied, but he didn't say exactly what he said. You know what I mean? He didn't say it. Why are you of calling Ngo zoo? Zoo means take zoo. That is what Ngo was. For my language, that if you say Ngo, it means take. And it means that they have it in the hand and they're stretching hand and giving it to you. Ngo zoo means take zoo. And you compare it to the Biafra Republic government in Gaza, that you say you're protesting for Simon. The main protest is the man on ground, the men on ground. The language you speak is the language that the world understand. That is the same language that Nnamdi Kanu told you that you went to the UN. They said, when you are serious, we know. The language, I had that the Biafra Liberation Army brought down the jet of the zoo, the Navy. They brought it, was it that had in the news. Remittis was. So if you love Simon Ekpa, you have to stand with Simon. Simon Ekpa is Briggy. And the way Briggy speak is the Liberation Army. Because we are talking about, he said that as soon as we did the declaration, to defend the declaration, that is the liberation. There is no liberation without liberation army. Biafran, no time to check time liberation. Biafra, liberation army. They said no liberation without Biafrans, no time to check time liberation army. If you're talking about liberation and you're not talking about liberation army, you are joking. And liberation army has the government that is a wing of or in the government. It is one way, no other way. Biafra unite. Please, with all due respect, you know me, but we know each other. I'll come to your program again and again, but in the last time since this thing happened, this time I listened, man, I was like, where is Odinawa? I'm looking for Odinawa. There is something that is that they hold against you. This is Ngozi. He is scared of Ngozi. Must have had something precious to him that it makes him not to talk. He's so scared of mentioning Ngozi's name. He's so scared of mentioning, this is not ordinary one, I know.
They have confirmed it. It has been confirmed that Biafra Unite said, confirmed. Helen said, Biafra Unite said it. Chinedu Patrick said, yes. Taproot have confirmed that Biafra Unite said that Briggy is Briggy of Ogenkere and not the Briggy of our PM. That's exactly what Biafra Unite said.
And that is the narrative.
Yes.
That is narrative that what Ngozi want people to think that is all about Ogenkere. But this, how can you then forget I can believe that he said it. Why? Because what he's been doing, even equating or comparing the two, the Biafra Republic government in exile and the pseudo USB group. You cannot compare them. Because we know when we registered it, we know all the steps, we know all the license and everything. Comparing it and hearing this, I've definitely said it, because this is what all these narratives is being given says. You know, we hear things before people pronounce it. You know, we hear it in, like I was saying, this woman's name. Even when the woman openly tweets something, it would have been Ogenkere that tweeted this thing. He will come again. Tweeted it to look at what Ogenkere will say it without a fear. But it is now this woman, exactly. It's so difficult for him to open his mouth and say, Ngozi, yes. Ngozi tweeted our army that Ngozi in a recorded audio is threatening our army. Ngozi said to decentralize our army. If you equate that with Biafra Republic government in exile, you are against Nnamdi Kanu, who told you that is one army. If you touch one end, you touch all. So it's one centralized army. How you say every day you come and you analyze Nnamdi Kanu? Without what Briggy is doing, Nnamdi Kanu, because he's not, if he's justice in the zoo, they would have left him already. But what the brig is doing is a thing of concern for the zoo. So, Biafra Unite, my brother, you have done a lot for this movement, for this struggle. It's no more a movement. We are now in a different level, this government aspect. You have done a lot that will reach this place. And I thank you a lot for what you have done. But what you have been doing lately, marrying everything you did in the past, is just destroying everything you did in the past. It's better and wiser to be silent than to open your mouth and you go against build.
Thank you so much, Rastaman. You are still in the studio. Please let us see if we can engage with these other two brethren that have been waiting in the sideline. Let's see if they have something to
before
ask.
I stop, because even 2 days ago, we tried to look into, because he breaks my heart to even watch his program. Somebody, I think is the guy who used to come here, Celestine, was telling him that Ogenkere did this, Ogenkere did this. This guy, he got angry. From that, anybody, this is Biafra Unite that will challenge people to come and debate him. Just because somebody brought out, said, I know this is
no problem. If he has problem, he will call Ogenkere to give him money. Oh, no problem. Or call Ogenkere Konyiego. Or call Ogenkere Konyiego. Let him call Ngozi to give him money today now. But
maybe Ngozi a year ago. I don't know what they make and they feel.
Oh, okay, maybe Ngozi gives him more than what Ogenkere used to support him. Like I told him that if he has money problem, he would have confronted people. Assist, I need money.
Biafrans will support him. Biafrans will support him.
I want to sell my platform. How will you say I want to sell your platform? If you have a problem of money, you are in the zoo, you have a problem, people will support you. Like they have always done. And I know.
And it's not bribery, it's just to appreciate what
are you
he's
telling
doing.
me? I know about it. Something that he himself. Oh, so just let me talk. Because the waiting beside say anything about money, me and Biafra Unite will never do it because the guy is too much about money. I made up my mind. I said, no, this guy, we will relate with him as brother. But when it comes to money, this guy, he will just behave as if he doesn't know you before. He will be shouting. He'll be shouting. He will even be swearing. I said, Biafra Unite. Don't let me get angry.
You know, that particular thing where he say, me, when I saw that, I was like, from all indications, I've heard him swearing. Even people who are even telling him to stop swearing. Me too, I'm a person who don't swear. You want to swear because I know that word is just, you know.
Yeah.
So, but I know that I cannot for word, but I know that he's somebody who promised that nothing can change him. Yeah. And we know that if we give up, we are annihilated.
Yes.
How could it come from a media person? Oh yeah, a freedom fighter. I say you give up on freedom fighting. Well, you know, that simply means for our people to be annihilated and our arm grabbed.
No, we have lost the two people in our studio. We should have given them that time. Okay, so let's take this call. Sunset.
Hello, Pastor Mama.
Yeah, go ahead. You have a microphone.
Okay. I tried to come on and listen.
Okay. You are the one that was in the studio. Okay, go ahead now.
Yeah,
success. Okay,
yeah.
Talk on this.
I really got mad on Biafra Unite, especially that was on Friday that he organized.
Okay.
I really got mad on. Even before then, there was a comment he made the other day. That was some months ago. I think either last 2 months or last month. He said that the Biafra Defense Forces are not doing anything. That why is it that they allow the Zoo military to take the war to them instead of them carrying the war to the Zoo military? I asked Biafra Unite on a comment section, what are you doing? You cannot even tweet on your platform
about the fundraising.
Support to them.
Yes.
Are you hearing me? And you cannot even say they should go and pay the military men, but to want them to do something.
Yeah.
Okay. Before that, the day they said that Tinubu is coming to Anambra State. Do you know what he did? He went to his channel and said the Biafra Defense Forces will resist the coming Tinubu to Anambra State, but you are not doing anything, and still you are cajoling people saying
they
you
will
are not
resist,
doing anything.
They will resist the coming with the
yes,
stick.
they will resist the coming of Tinubu.
No, with whistle, with whistle.
And this, but you are not doing anything to support them. See, you go on calling them that they are not doing anything. I asked them, what are you donating to support these people? He said, what those who want the money that they have been donating, what are they using it for to do? I told him, the money is not a
coming out. Is it from the phone?
Okay, he asked you how much is granite.
I always, yes, he said it. Does he need the money to buy granite for the men on ground?
Hold on. Have you guys seen the video that BLA was showing a rocket propelled grenade they throw at them that exploded? They showed the
I saw it.
But they said that thank God it did not affect them. Only that one rocket, if they tell you how much they said that one alone gave almost 100,000. One rocket, one.
Pastor Obama, after that, do you know, I told him, do you know that it's not only BDF that Bridgie are spending money on, that even North too. Can you remember how much the lobbies is collecting every month? He said that the Bridgie can go as in separate people that will be taking care of that one. That Bridgie can separate people that will be taking care of that one. That was what I really got. It was that day I unsubscribed from him. Before that, yesterday, when I just saw the title of this thing, on Friday, I went there. I was just seeing all manner of nonsense he was saying. The one that got me mad the time he said that the Bridgie we are supporting is not the Bridgie of Prime Minister, that it is Ogen.
Hey,
are you listening?
And Pastor Obama, I want to tell you something. Things are really happening. Honestly, if care is not taken, but I believe our government, don't be surprised that very soon, if care is not taken, and if our PM and leader did not come out, some people will form another parallel government. Mark this my word today.
They can form all what they want.
I mean what I'm telling you, because I got an intel.
I understand you. They can form all what they want. Now, as long as Biafra is concerned, the Prime Minister, even Mazinam, have already said, if you know what you will do to bring Biafra, see, they are forming government. Can they bring Biafra with it? Let's see now. If you know what you can do to bring Biafra, they are forming government. Can they get an army that can withstand what is going on? How would they do it? The army they will create, how would they train them? Where would they stand? Now, the privilege that our PM had is because he was happy with our leader, Onyedu. And it was very quick enough for him to sink ESN, because as they were selling ESN, he was able to sink it into BLA.
Make I come in, because there is no liberation without liberation army.
Again, Rastaman, your voice don't come out again. I don't know why.
So
it's because somebody is talking. I will Isaac, thank you for calling. Let us address the points you have raised so far.
Okay.
You can still call back. You can still call back if you say something else. Now, sorry, Rastaman, say what you want to say. Let me see.
I say, because now when you mention this army, that how it was easy for the government due to the link of Obato Obie and Ohamadike. So this is why I return. There is no liberation without liberation army.
Thank you.
Because you form government, you form form it. Bring freedom. But the zoo know they smile. Jihadists know they smile. People where be say you believe in Ekwensu, Amadioha, Abara, and all this. They call you polytheists. They say by you. You will be Christian, the same time as they make they buy you. You will be Jew, the same time as you. So the thing is that the zoo is not to secular law. Zoo is loyal to Sharia law. And Sharia law is jihad, and jihad is Sharia law. So any person will be say one form a group, make you go from them, but be realistic about it. And if you're not faithful, like our prime minister has been, which which means the continuation of what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started continued. You know, it evolved into the government. If you are not faithful, any person who trusts you is I don't know what to call the person than a fool. Because somebody will be say under second they change like that. How can you trust the person then? Where you go change anyhow? So my people is only one way, and that is Biafra Republic government in exile. Because we have the army, we have the defense force. Without the defense force, protest no fee help you. Force is the louder protest that the world government listen. Because when they see say you have the grip of your land, they want to quit. They not them go even initiate to recognize you. You not go even talk to them. Say I they protest. How long would they protest? The loudest protest is our defense force. That is the loudest protest. Do may try to bribe them with anything, but when we see, say, imagine now, say, as Choyaba will say, rooftop for rooftop, inch for inch, and all these things. When we gather our land, she said, no zoo presence in our land. PM said it. The American then go have interest, and they don't say zoo no get influence in your land, so they come to you direct. They have no choice. It speaks louder than you carrying banner. The banner time. You know, say, if I would trace some of my comments before all these protests started, I will always comment it that I like the protest. But the loudest protest and the most authentic protest is our defense. Make we run around under our government. One person is for the people and the people.
Thank you, Rasta. Thank you very much.
They killed your parents.
Hold on. I will play this, then I will continue. Because Rastaman has made mention of this man twice, maybe to hear it. So let's play it.
They killed your fathers into boys, rape your mom, your shame, rob them in mud. They sent you into exile. You lost your neighborhood. They dispersed your friends. You became delinquent in a land that you did not understand. They took away something so essential to your own existence that you live here with your body, but your spirit hovers without knowing where to land. They took away from us something so important that life became something we have rejected in this land. They took away from you a country that you hope built the first democratic system where there was an electoral government change. They took away from you your economic system. They blockade your social system. They crumbled your door into their own system to work for them. They made you drive through their own system so you could pay toll gate into their own system. They rob you of your right to think, to hope, to habitual in the country of your birth. 243 years ago, the Americans told the British that at their time of independence, they fought for 8 years, 4 months, and 15 days. They lost the Battle of Boston, but they won the war for the freedom of the United States.
Hey, they lost the Battle of Boston, but they won the war for the freedom of the United States. Now, no matter what we think we lost in our fight in Nigeria, we are winning the battle for the freedom of the people of Biafra. We are winning it.
Their time of independence was now. They fought for 8 years and 15 days. They lost the Battle of Boston, but they won the war for the freedom of the United States.
Yes, so. Yes, so.
They face a nuclear power. They face a nuclear power country. Mandela said he is going to die for his people. He's 27 years because he didn't want to bequeath to the next generation something worse than he had inherited. He fought like a valiant soldier. The Eritreans humbled the Ethiopians, a more powerful Ethiopia supported by Libya and Russia. They fought in trenches, in gutter holes, on rooftop to be able to bequeath to the next generation something better. Your freedom is in your hands. It is going to be fought inch by inch, block by block.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There you go.
Your freedom is in your hands. It is not going to be given to you on a platter of gold. I can assure you here from Washington something better. Your freedom is in your hands. It is going to be fought inch by inch, block by block. Something better. Your freedom is in your hands. It is going to be fought inch by inch, block by block.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There you go.
Your freedom is in your hands. It is not going to be given to you on a platter of gold.
Your freedom will not be given to you on a platter of gold. You have to fight for it, rooftop by rooftop, inch by inch, neighborhood by
neighborhood.
Now you see all this nonsense. The idiot that call yourself Biafra Unite. And I tell you, if you dare say, ask people how much is granite. Biafra Unite, do you even know how much is granite? And that granite, do they get it for free? They buy it. And you're asking how much is granite. And you're saying that they are not doing what they are doing before when my Simon is here. When my Simon is here, there was no division. There was no Gozo Rabu Fulani. There was no Biafra Unite saying that Brigi is divided. You were speaking one language. Everything was going direct one. And today, PM is out for questioning and arrested and locked up. For how long now? And we are still here because he divided the house. And you have no morale, no balls to call a spade, but you are calling it a garden fork.
The two visits that made to PM, I don't think he ever even said anything about it. This very last one, the way Brigi members were holding the civil attorney, I know they did it because people would say it's a Photoshop. People would deny it. You see the way they were all hugging the lady, so that any person who want to say that is a Photoshop, go and okay, you may try. The next thing, because of this true Ayaba speech, there is a barefoot soldier who represented Ayaba in Finland.
Yeah.
He made a speech about our defense. He said that we have started. He said 3 things are the most needed thing. 3 things. I think we should get that video and cut that segment and bring what were this, because at the end of the day, all of them, you just say one thing, defense. He said, he even used that Kanchawa, say you donate. Before this woman took some people away that now, and some follow her, some realize, okay, how can we follow this person? And then they started sitting on defense. Not knowing that the lives and their villages are at over, that they will never smell their land again if we don't stand up and do the right thing. If we don't think and do the right thing and stand up for the right in defense of our land, because I say that jihadists, they don't laugh. Muhammad told them, he said, when you are uppermost, when you have the upper hand, never call for peace. But when they are in a host country and they don't have they do a lot of things, try to be peaceful and normal. But when you have the upper hand, just like they strategically put them in every zoological position now, they have the upper hand, they will never go for peace. So let some people talk. Man, I have to also work. I just wanted to chip in before I move.
All right. If it's time for you to leave, just let us know. Thank you. All right. We have Biafra Oracle at the microphone. The challenge I have is sometimes their network doesn't allow them to. Biafra Oracle, are you there? Biafra Oracle, are you there? All right.
I don't know what I don't know what is wrong with this.
But we can hear you, Biafra Oracle. We can hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
We can hear you.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. I don't know what is wrong with the restream on my end here. Yes.
Go ahead. We can hear you.
See, one thing I want to understand: overhyped. That's number one. All of them want to look at the way started with a platform, and then Nnamdi Kanu had issues, and then someone else knew exactly what MNK was doing. But these people, this Biafra Unite and the others, wanted to do exactly the same. So, but the difference here is that they not come through as Simon Ekpa did, bearing the exact message of MNK. They have their own agenda that is running in their mind they want to achieve. But they looked at it as, okay, well, Mazi Simon Ekpa has issue now. We can at least, what he did, we have platforms and all that and all that. Let me see the way I can, That is why he took him, whatever you call it, say 2 months or thereabout to think, although he's not taking for a kind of a space to enter, just like Mazi Simon Ekpa. But the problem is that it's not bearing any substance. There is nothing in him that can struggle, just like it is with the minister. Yes. So in saying this is exactly what he. So for that 2 months, according to him, to get any space, he came out. He's not supporting anybody. He's standing. Look, in this thing that has happened over anyone telling you that he's not supporting anybody is.
We seem to have lost him. The
connection. Not hearing anything.
The connection of the zoo is terrible. All right, Uzo, please grab the mic.
Hello, dear friends. Good afternoon, everybody. So what I want to say is some of these issues on ground. Our people should know that fight for freedom is not my. All those things required needs money. If you put $20, you think you have done everything. Or you see some people after they fundraising, they raise like $5,000. You think $5,000 is money? It's not money. It's nothing. Doing loads of job. They have to make sure these guys eat. Remember, feeding. Feeding is number one. You cannot keep your soldier, your army hungry. Granite, everything stick.
The guy is just hopeless.
medical treatment because they will be having wounds and everything. So it's not easy. So people, I don't know if our people are really ready for this. That's what baffles me. Sometimes look at what this man said in the house the other day, that these guys scattered away weapons of Naira. In that area, they took all of them. Even trying to tell everybody that Nigeria don't have army again. They are in disarray. How many times will they tell us? Us really to get prepared, but we don't want to hear Igbo people. We are in trouble. Our stubbornness is something else.
Big one. Yeah.
Eh? Look at these guys are coming down. They are taking state by state. They are preparing, after that, they will come for us.
Yes.
They are coming down. What their religion said is that they have to put their destiny in the sea.
Yes.
Where is coming down? And we are behaving as if, I think they said we are intelligent, we are this, and this is the intelligence. I don't see it. Then people with their bad belly, because he's this person, I won't join him because it's this one. I won't bother. It's asking where is the money going? When you know that these guys pay the lobbies, pay the lawyers, and even I think they are doing something within Nnamdi Kanu's case too.
Yes.
And they are giving these guys on the ground money. They are buying everything. What do you want? Not enough. Even when Simon Ekpa was here, the money wasn't enough. Also, it's divided, and some people withdrew. You understand? So I don't understand. Our people, please reason. Getting to do with is Bam Bam Bam, is Rastaman, is Ogenkere, is this. Let us go to that government where the money gets to these guys and put the money. Forget about who is in charge. Since it's the right government, let us go there, put the money, because we don't even have enough. We don't even have enough. So some people saying that these guys are not doing anything. How will they do anything? If they count what they have, they count it. They said, okay, it's remaining this. Let us keep this one. Them to just go and look at Cameroonians. The Southern Cameroonians are very serious with their distance. They are very serious more than us. Imagine how they fight. Serious. And there's no sabotage. They try to sabotage them. There are people try to sabotage them initially, but now all of them, they are all faded away. Now they are all government and one army. That's what we are there looking for. Who is there? It's Ogenkere's government. Is this one? What I don't understand. So another issue I want to point now is the issue of Holy Ghost. Adade Oramma should do. Any day he talk to that to Adade Oramma, she's going far too sometimes. These guys on battlefield, we don't know whether the Holy Ghost is okay or not. But even if he's okay or he's not okay, Adade Oramma should not be hammering on.
It's not something that is meant for us in the media to come and talk about.
I'm telling you, these guys have their own secret down there. Yeah, you cannot be exposing everything.
Tell anybody what happened to Holy Ghost. Must you talk about it? Is it a must?
Right. Is it a must? If he's dead or not? If the government decide to hide it, if he that is dead, if the government decide to hide it, there is a because you can weaken. This is how you weaken your army. So you don't. And another thing I want to say, if into Holy Ghost is side job, it will be an inside job, and somebody gone down. I'm sure of that, but I'm not sure anything. That man stays alive to do the job he came to do for the Biafrans. You understand? So whoever is sabotaging this struggle will finally crumble. That is my prayer. They will crumble one after the other. You understand? So, brothers, brethren, please let us be serious. You are not going to put because he's Ogenkere or because he's Mr. A or Mr. B. You go and use it to build house. I used to be in some platforms how they want to build the open farm. One guy say he's planting palm tree in his land. So I came in, I told him that palm tree you are planting, Fulani will come at palm tree. You won't go there. Everybody started laughing. True. You have to get the land before you buy the man. Is it not true?
Yes.
After before as a two, investment. Investment now the land that don't have peace. How do we invest?
That's what people want to hear about Holy Ghost. So you just want or want to hear about our army. The army who will come on the social media and say, hey, look at this. So what happened to our army today? Look at what is wrong with our people.
I don't understand.
You cannot even. So because an agent of the Ghost, you now want to use it to castigate government. It is wrong.
Yeah, and remember, they forget things easily. There was just not too long. Somebody said that Holy Ghost have been social media. Probably he decided to stay, and they want to drag him back.
Discipline is a discipline that comes from the chief of defense staff. Discipline that okay, or even from himself.
Because he was warned out of social media. So if they don't see him 2 days because he's coming out every day just for the few days, they thought he would be coming out every day. Probably their plan. They want him to be coming out so that they will round up their plan. Yeah. This man might be on instruction or he's busy because guys are busy 24 hours. They don't sleep. They are busy. If you want to know how these people work in the war front, go and watch Ukrainian war. See how these soldiers are sleeping in the trenches. They are sleeping inside the water, inside snow, inside everything. They are sleeping there. They are not even sleeping. They are just staying there. This is how these guys, these ones you think playing there inside the forest, they are not playing there in homeland. They are not playing. They are the same thing. Army is nobody is eating sugar cane in the war front. Brothers and sisters, let us be serious for once. These guys we deal with also, they are coming. Kanu started 2014 or 2011 or so, shouting. And they are coming. The army have already said they have been overwhelmed. The English, I think our people don't understand that English. When something is overwhelmed you know what it means. This is federal government English, the English they use to describe what is happening. We have been overwhelmed. I stop from here. Thank you very much. Good day, good Sunday.
Thank you. That was very, very top notch, very important contribution there, honestly speaking. And you know one thing that we forget. In this message, I don't know whether it is this message that I feel like playing now. Let me play it. Maybe it's from there. You know, where he said that he was asking them that he needed guns. I need bullets. And he said that what do you put not here? When these people enter, I will allow them to deal with you very well. When they deal with you very, very well, then you will look for me. Because when I tell you that we need this, you think it's a joke. You think we can play with it. And now Biafra Unite is even playing with the freedom because he feels that he's relevant. So he wants to show his relevance. Biafra Unite, your relevance, nobody will feel it anymore. You are gone. You are gone. Your grace, you sold your glory, you sold your mouthpiece, you sold it. How can you even attempt to do that? And then you think you can come back in and make relevance? No, it's not possible. Mazin Abdikano said this. Let me play it, and then Rastaman will say something. Biafra Oracle is still here. Let's see if it helps some of you. Let me see.
ISIS will enter the zoo and Chad unless, and this is from an Islamic newspaper. Before, anything you hear on Radio Biafra is correct. I told you on this platform that they will come for you. You see, let me tell you one thing that people don't know because you don't know history. I forgive some of you because in your schools in the zoo, they don't teach you anything. And to actually go and sit down and study the history of Islam. Islam is the only religion that has never stopped growing. Islam is the only religion that has never stopped expanding through militancy and war. Others have stopped, only Islam. Christianity is based on convincing people, telling hope and restoration of Yahweh Yeshua. Of course, immensely corrupted, that we know for sure. But Islam believes in expanding through war, and that war is coming. Now, I must be put on record. And Uchemefo, I wanted to record this very broadcast and play it all the time for our people to also understand and listen very carefully. And I will say it tonight. And if you come to me in the future, I'll refer to the 8th of June 2015. And that I...
You are muted, brother. You are muted. You are muted.
Thank you. It's good I have you here. Thank you. If not, I would have talked. They go. 8th of June. 8th of June 2015.
10 years.
8th of June 2015.
10 years.
Are you hearing it? Okay, let's listen to the message.
And I will say it tonight. And if you come to me in the future, I'll refer you to the broadcast of the 8th of June 2015. And that I made this very comment I'm about to make now at precisely 10 minutes to 8 p.m. in the evening. If ISIS comes down, they're part of Boko Haram anyway. If they fought, not if they, because they have forged an alliance already. If they launch any attack with the name of ISIS on the zoo soil, if you come to us, I would decline it.
So if you wait for them to already be consuming you, now this message is now going to all of you. Whether you are a rich man, you are a poor man, you are this, whatever, we are calling you to come and support.
Bam, before you continue.
Eh?
There is one thing I wanted to get. You know, the way he talks, say, if they, he will go against the if they, because it's not if. I was talking about when you know something, sure.
Yes.
He say, he's studied the history. Islam means surrender.
Yes.
This is why in their flags you see the sword. It's meant to surrender. And surrender is different from submission. You submit to God and all the, some will say it's submission. No, it means surrender. Continue.
Thank you. So he said that, he didn't say, when he said, if he said no, if he said when they, because you know they will come. He said when they overwhelm you, and that time you are not the kind of take the gun you ask for, not the kind of take, because someone never take. He said, I will decline. I will allow them to deal with you. That's not what he said now. Because that time we still come for some of you. Some people you see them in the Hamufu, some of them in the Hamufu were crying, hey, come and protect us. So you remember that was the time they rejected ESN. When Master African was here, they rejected ESN. They rejected it. There are some of them that are paying the price today. Some will still pay the price tomorrow. Our people will still pay the price of their rejecting Master African.
Of course. Of course. Even
you see the price of rejecting this brig now and so following Ngozi. Eh? There are so many prices our people will pay. All these people that are hanging around Ngozi, you will still pay the price of seeing the truth, Koro, and you follow Ngozi or Abu Fulani with evidence. Our brother Rastaman here have gone deep into the affairs of Islam. He knows what they do. When we have to tell you, Ngozi was praising Muhammad. She said, peace be upon him. This woman can never be a Biafran. She can never support Biafra and say that. It's not possible. She has Islamic agenda. She is connected with Islam. And she will not stop until this their surrender plan against the Biafrans, they succeed in it. That is her project. She was praying for Muhammad. Peace be upon him. Ngozi, she did that. And with the debunk it. You think it was a joke. You are still carrying your money every week. You give it to them. Dividing our fund. Biafra Unite, you are seeing it. You are not saying anything. The only thing you are saying is how much is Granot? Granot kill you there. You useless. How much is Granot? How many Granot have you bought for them? How much is granite for them? If it was a joke, you are still carrying your money every week. You give it to them, dividing our fund. Therefore, Unite, you are seeing it. You are not saying anything. The only thing you are saying, how much is granite? Granite kill you there. Let's Biafra Unite. How much is granite to kill you there? How many granite have you bought for them? How much is granite? Have you bought anyone for them? Can't you see that the government is dividing the fund that these men are using? Do you see the sophisticated rocket grenade they are throwing on our men? You know how much one of them is cost? Go on Fiji. They're using them against Biafran army. You're asking how much is granite?
And if his shots cannot be reversed,
it cannot be reversed. You need to get another one to replace it.
He's supposed to have surplus. You know, if you check the budget of nations for their defense, it surpassed almost every other thing.
You're asking them how much is granite? That when Simon Ekpa was here, they should have taken the fight to the army. With what? With the Chineke Timogi there.
Our brother made a point talking about brother about the person who want go plant palms. You see that palm when you still plant them, you see they grow. Now planting cow go there, chop the leaf the palm front until the soft the wedge of the come and then go chop and finish them. Say it not go even grow. Unless we get our Biafra, everything go function well. Apart from that, where we say get the ground there before the mat, which is the UT, is null and void.
Biafra Unite, I will retract this your words. Ekwensu get tibugi muabu vam nekuya. Ekwensu get tibugi. I will reverse all this your nonsense. You have a platform you wanted to sell. I have to use that platform now to speak the truth for fundraising. How many fundraising have you called for to support Briggy? Have you done it?
Bam. Come to think about it. If somebody buys the platform, I thought about it too. If the person buy them, now they say somebody else go to represent Biafra Unite, or you buy them, then you go to broadcast for the buyer. Where we say now you go to detect what he go talk.
Please let us take this caller. I don't know what you want to say. Let's quickly take this caller. Yeah, hello, caller.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, you have 2 minutes.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, my pastor, I really appreciate you. I really thank you for the good job. Understand? It's my first time to call it for your platform. Understand? I'm really thank you and your good job. Sometimes I'm following you. Sometimes I leave you. Maybe I follow. Sometimes I follow but today is my first time since morning. I'm just monitoring you. Everything you are saying is truth. Understand? If I say here today is truth concerning Biafra Unite. Understand? Because sometimes I really wonder. Yes, to the point. Just they divide. Understand? So I'm really thank you for the good job. And today, even today, I will still call Adada concerning this issue. Understand? Before somebody say something, we will make sure see evidence. And now, Biafra Unite is see evidence, see everything concerning the everything they do. Even as I'm talking to you today, around 5 o'clock, those people they still come also, they still they throw a bomb.
Okay.
Understand? Since morning, even till now.
Okay.
I mean, there are plenty, even helicopter make on now.
Okay.
Then how can somebody see this kind of thing, see them they doubt and they talk against our men in the ground? So I really appreciate you, Continue your good job. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Otunde. Thank you for calling.
Okay.
Thank you so much. This is a confirmation call from the homeland to tell you that the heat is on every day. The heat is on. Every blessed day, the heat is on. And somebody is telling you that how much is granite? Granite to Bukwa. Uzo, you want to say something again?
Yeah, you know, the issue of this Biafra Unite, I don't normally watch that guy. I'm not interested because initially when I joined him, I don't like how he sometimes says certain things. You understand? So what we do is ignore him. We have to ignore him. When you ignore this guy, he will die off. You understand? We have to concentrate on important things. The important thing now is concentrate, know the right way to go, follow the bridge government. You understand? Everybody should come together. We need to be together to do this job. It's not bad belly. Bad belly will not give us freedom.
At all.
That is one thing. Bad belly is too much. It will not give us freedom. Anybody that is missing road, come here. Come and join Bridge. Pay your own dues so that this thing will get to these guys. These guys in serious heat. Every day there is trouble. They are working. So anybody that said he doesn't know what they are doing, so you have to be fighting. The whole time they will give them to rest. They will not rest. They will just be, you know. So I don't understand that guy. If he's not interested, ignore him. That is the best thing to do. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, the thing be say this what we are doing now, because we are to ignore somebody, you just don't ignore like that. The thing be say we are now stating things. I started singing a while ago. I was saying that where is Odina, what I used to know. The only thing that remains in Biafra United is his introduction. The way he introduces himself before starting the news, it still remains intact. That is Zodinawa. But now his analysis of the news or what is happening, what he brings out, what he chooses to talk about is not the way it happens. It used to be. Because the original Biafra United I know would say, let's go and debate it out. Even Ngozu put something, he would bring it out and analyze it bit by bit, analyze everything. This is what, and this is when you, before you put somebody to rest and ignore, you must have already made this statement where we say Biafrans see it and they see that it's not hate, they see it's for love, it's for movement ahead. So when you ignore the person, they know that you have made the statement already. You know, so this is what I think is a very necessary thing that we are doing now. I want to tell our people also that ọkụkọ or anụ ọ na-abọsị ya ji onye na-ego ego how they talk for English. That's what we say they sell, be it a cow or fowl or goat or fowl, whatever. They get how they talk they spray them like this. But the person will be say one buy, if they go the other way around, they make them either make it look smaller or whatever. So if they carry propaganda against you, the pro-zoo people, you have to also know how to ginger your people. It's good person will be say we want mock our soldiers as pro-zoo, talk about her and how she talks about it, but it doesn't mean that we are weak, because we see a lot of things where they do the zoo. Where we say shame, no, they let them bring it out or negotiate government and things like this, because they are so scared of talking about Biafra Liberation Army. They don't want to mention it because they're mentioning it is their downfall when they dismiss them. So we have to always know, carefully check how we present our words and how we present our things, and know what to talk about and how to talk about them and when to talk about them. Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm going to play this and then we'll give our closing remark and then we'll call it a day. Already 3 hours. Excuse me, sorry.
Bless it. Yeah.
All right, let me go. Let's play.
People to also understand and listen very carefully, and I will say it tonight. And if you come to me in the future, I'll refer you to the broadcast of the 8th of June 2015, and that I made this very comment I'm about to make now at precisely 10 minutes to 8 p.m. in the evening. If ISIS comes down into the zoo, or anywhere, if they fall, not if they, because they have forged an alliance already, If they launch any attack with the name of ISIS on the zoo soil, if you come to us to give us weapons, I will decline it. I will allow them to kill all of you before we mount any counteroffensive. Let me tell you one thing that you don't understand. Some of you, you claim you went to school, but you didn't go to school. Because how Islam works. Islam is coming for you. They must come for you. It's a M-U-S-T, must. There is nothing anybody can do about it. Only you can defend yourselves. This headline here is a confirmation if you need one. I think Abubakar said it yesterday. Today is being confirmed that ISIS is coming, not just bad people that are coming. And they will get it to secure their financial base for their continued expansion within the whole of sub-Saharan Africa. The zoo is seen as pivotal. And Biafra land is where the resources that they're looking for is lying in. They don't trust Buhari anymore. Buhari was their godfather. They no longer trust him. I mean, Boko Haram in this instance. Buhari, they thought would give them Sharia immediately. Buhari saying, I don't belong to anybody. From that day, they intensified their bombing. Some of you cannot reason, you cannot see very well because you're blind. But at least you're lucky. You're listening to Radio Biafra. Very, very lucky indeed. I'm telling you the truth. Or in your blindness. It is that darkness we've come to shed light on that you can see properly. You enter the zoo, I will not command this army. And I need guns and I have the men. I need guns and I need bullets. That's all we need. And then we win. I have been sounding this warning. I've been telling you, you think we are joking. They are coming. Your mothers will be raped. Your sisters will be married off as slaves. I'm telling you that now. Right as I speak, write it down. Biafra land will be decimated. Unless we equip this army to defend us. If we don't equip our army to defend us, in other words, if we don't march there, it will be very, very difficult for us to recover.
Except we equip this army.
Forget all this nonsense. All these so-called pro-Biafra groups you're saying, Awasa brought them out to confuse you. Awasa brought them out. That is why they cannot say what we are saying or do what we are capable of doing. These are Awasa groups and you are not listening. That's not what I want them. You are not listening. Because the devil has gone into all these idols that you worship. The devil has gone inside you to harden your heart, to blind your eyes that you cannot. That day, I will tell you to remember the broadcast of the 8th of June, 2015. I will tell you to go back to it. I need guns and I need weapons. If I don't have guns and bullets, the army of Biafra cannot defend your towns and villages. The sooner you get that into your thick skull, the better for everybody. You are black people, you don't reason, I know that for sure. But the sooner you take this very message seriously, the better for everybody. Or else you're finished. ISIS is coming. They will enter the zoo and Chad very, very shortly. Not as Boko Haram, they are coming in as their franchise and as their name dictates. ISIS is coming. If you like, you make haste while the sun is shining, or if you like, you can continue to be dumb and stupid. That is entirely up to you. I won't be there, but you'll be dead anyway. And Radio Biafra will not report it, and nobody will. If you like, you give us guns. If you like, you don't. We are trying to save you, not you saving us.
ISIS are not back on a hand. ISIS are back already. I hope they are aware. Are they aware that ISIS is there already?
ISWAP is ISIS now.
Are they already beheading people now? Ayole is able to enter. Let's see whether open the network will allow him. Ayole, are you there? Thank you, Tutor. I have already deleted that tweet. That thing I tweeted it so that I'll be able to use it for my program, and it is already going viral. When I check in the tweet, it has already gotten almost 2,000 views. The Biafra United tweet. I already deleted it. I just deleted it now. Thank you very much, Tutors. I don't need to put that tweet up. It's just because of that. I wanted people to hear it, hear me read it direct. Ayole, if you are there, please grab the mic.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Keep the good work going.
Thank you.
Rastaman.
Ayole.
Yeah. Pastor man. I appreciate. Greeting Biafrans. Pastor Bam Bam Bam, honestly, Biafra unite. Biafra unite. Biafra unite. Hold our hand. In fact, I like this program you are doing today. It's good to call a spade because us that we don't treat cancer, we cut it off.
Oh, yes.
We don't treat cancer, we have to cut. Unite is doing brand. You know, this program you are doing today brought everything out. What I understand here is that there is something.
Hey.
Ayole on a phone. Kaya na ezi anyị so amaghị ihe na-eme na ike kwuru.
But if we are thinking for any reason, go ahead.
Okay, sorry. First of all,
thank you.
This your network we not Tomoji.
I know.
Yeah, if you could remember this thing started when Biafra Unite said he called Ngozi Orab, our APM for a meeting, and he was very angry. If you could recall,
yes,
he was very angry when Ngozi Orab replied to him. Now put the dot together and look at what Biafra Unite is doing now. You began to comprehend, you began to appreciate what he's doing, knowing fully well that there is something wrong somewhere.
Yes.
You know, what will me juice and even another Olamwa and Biafra Unite, what they are doing this time around, they should remember that they nearly destroyed this government. If not because of the three wise men who stood to fight to make sure this government is existing. Where would they? So even before they could say be right, they don't have any moral to even say anything at the government. They see the prodigal son waiting to be accepted. Things doesn't work like that. Unite say that he's quitting the struggle. All of a sudden he came out of nowhere. Protest. What the government is planning. They go visit PM all the time. We have a template, we have a plan. Without our struggle, is not even channel the money instead of using the money to buy flight ticket to go to Finland. We should channel the money to buy that. We're not. But the way our, you know, the way our people. Honestly, you know, I'm not saying that protest is not good. Protest is good, but we have to use our brain. We have to put one or see. But only thing I can understand here, Biafra Unite, there is something going on with him and Ngozi Orabeze. That is why Biafra Unite cannot come bold to decimate Ngozi Orabeze the same way he decimated, because Biafra Unite a long time. Biafra Unite is what I hold high esteem. But what he's doing this time around, silent, oh my God. In fact, I don't even know what to say to that guy. But I'm so much disappointed with Biafra Unite. But one thing I understand tonight is there is something going on between him and Beze. Either Ngozi Orabeze use tricks, I don't know, whatever. But I can tell you today, Biafrans, we have to be careful for Biafra Unite. Biafra Unite, retrace your step. Retrace your step. You can't just come out from nowhere after you have quit the struggle, come out of nowhere, start castigating our APM, saying we have no more.
Ikenga go from struggle the US. So what's the difference between him and the Ikenga? No difference. Go and come.
Even if he made a mistake by saying that, and now he realizes his mistake and come back, because he doesn't know where we stop. He doesn't know where we are. He wasn't here, so he must to before.
Because if you officially told the Biafrans worldwide that you are quitting, if you change your mind, also it makes sense to come and tell Biafrans, you know what? Okay, I'm coming back. You have to do it. It's a formality. You know what I mean? You have to do it. And what I wanted to say a while ago is that if in your wildest dream you are thinking about equating Brigi and the pseudo USB. Pseudo means pretending to be. That is the meaning of, because if we speak language that's not ours, sometimes we don't know what it means. Pseudo is pretending to be something else. So if you think that pseudo USB can be purpose of Biafra Republic government in exile, you are delusional. And that means you are not completely connected. The way he would come and say these two groups, that is completely off. For somebody who will be say, I know him to be able to dissect things and put things in their proper places, you know. So it's completely off, because you have to know, say, this pseudo USB cannot stand in the place or put self in the shoes of Brigi. It's impossible. So expectation that maybe these people might get upper hand and do something or achieve Biafra. That simply means you are not connected with the reality of what is happening. You know. So, as I said a while ago, the only thing that remains original is his introduction. When he introduces himself, Biafra Unite, talking to Biafrans all over the world, how they are listening to him this very moment.
Yes, Ayole is calling. Let's take Ayole's call. Let's take him a call. Okay, Ayole, you are on the phone now.
Okay, my pastor, bam.
Yeah.
Thank you. This platform is where we worship. Pastor Bam worship. I'm telling you, you must keep the good work going. We must dismay the enemy with truth and fact.
Yes.
So, like I was saying, Biafra Unite. In fact, I was watching another one the other day. I had Odemi Jews call and comment about Brigi. I feel like if I can catch that guy, I would have fixed his mouth for him. I mean, can we imagine somebody coming? Look at Odemi Jews coming to talk against Biafran government in exile. After all they have done, is it because they couldn't destroy it?
Yes.
Huh? What is the problem of our people? And they claim they have common sense, but the way they do things is very annoying. I mean, this struggle, the way people do things,
I'm telling you,
it's not good. They have common sense to do things. Is it because they have platform? Because you have platforms, you are that. You are nobody. If you can't use your brain, you are nobody. Because if you look at what is happening now, one who they are the one who made this mistake. Nobody. Or them Jews, they followed them. They nearly destroyed this struggle. Biafra Unite went mute. They nearly destroyed this government. And we managed to hold this now. And someone is coming out to tell Biafran government what to do. Who are they? Who are they to tell Biafran government what to do? I mean, Ogen is APM. You have to give him the chance. He's on template. You know what he's doing. If he doesn't want about on the Holy Ghost, so be it. He has a reason. He has a reason. You know, so they should be very careful what they're doing. It's very annoying. But like I said, the point I got this evening from this your program is take it to bank. There is something going on between Biafra Unite and Ngozi Arabeze. Thank you, Pastor Van. Thank you, Biafrans.
Thank you very much. That was a very good one, honestly, because if there's nothing going on between Biafra Unite and Ngozi, trust Biafra Unite now. That rejection, Ngozi reject, also insulted him. He would have taken it up. And since that time, he has not even mentioned Ngozi.
He's scared of mentioning Ngozi's name.
Even with all the whistle Ngozi is blowing, the whistle you want to sell and all that, that's why I didn't say anything about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the point.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we have to be very careful of him. Biafrans should, in fact, we stop listening to him.
Honestly.
No matter what he does.
Honestly.
Because he let himself down.
He let
himself down. Biafrans love this guy. Every Biafrans love this guy. Adade Olamma, Odemi Jews, Biafran Unite, Pastor Bam Bam Bam. These four people, these four media mogul was the people that Biafrans hold you guys in high esteem. It's because of this thing that Sonia Barawa now came up. Before it was Odemi Jews, Biafran Unite, Pastor Bam Bam Bam, Adade Olamma. Every Biafran believe on them. But look at what they have done. They let themselves down. If you let yourself down, go and correct the mistake before you come. Don't come and act as if there is nothing happened. You guys disappointed Biafrans. You guys disappointed yourself.
Yeah.
Enough is enough.
Honestly.
Use your common sense to do things. You guys betrayed Biafran government in exile. You guys betrayed Simon Ekpa. Now you're coming out say protest. Yes, protest is good. But you must align with the government.
Yes.
If you are going against the government, you are the enemy of Biafran government. And we must treat you as an enemy. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ayole. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. In closing, we are going to take, I'm going to call it a closing remark because I need to go and do my things. I have just 5 minutes to end this program. We give Rastaman 2 minutes for closing remark. Uzo is going to give his own closing. And then who else is there? Biafra Oracle, if you are able to speak, you give us your own closing, and then we'll call it a Sunday. Rastaman, please, I want you to go first.
Okay. So, people, Biafra Unite, with all due respect, I'm still looking for you. Because the person now I see, the only thing that remains Biafra Unite is the introduction. Your introduction remains the same, Biafra Unite. But the one where we say, if they like to debate things, if somebody tries to prove him wrong, you want to bring the person, call for debate, say, or put your link, say any person can come on and take you on a debate. That is the Biafra Unite we are missing. The one we have now, apart from the real introduction that remains the same, is Biafra Disunite. That is what I see. I don't see Biafra Unite in the content of you, what you used to do. And as I said before, we have to protect our own, know what we are doing, know what to say and when to say things about people, Oremi Jews and people who went out back and you are doing the needful. But remember that there are people who didn't shift when you shifted. There are people who couldn't move. I was with Van 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 in Finland. When things were happening, I used to stay on my own and do my own thing. But I had his anger when people when they didn't want to go for protest, when Ngozi didn't want protest to happen. Then through that, he showed me some things. I see what is happening. I see the sincerity in the whole thing that is going on. And I asked him about our because of our DP of Simon Eba, which is success and things that happen. No, and I asked about our BLA and our financing. He said everything intact. I said we don't win the war, so other things will come later. So remember, where we say they thought at the right time and they critically think of things at the right time and they carried out the right action at the right time, preserving the same place. You can come and continue the same job. With all due respect, I love you guys, and I know even we are talking even with the Bam Bam Bam, we talked about Remigius in Finland. I mentioned because when we mentioned the Iken Gurago, I called him up on to Nuragi, and the Bam 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 didn't get it. I said, "This is how our Remigius brother called." He said he's doing great. Yeah, we talked about Remigius and even Kenina that they were doing great, you know.
Yes.
And all that we talked, we didn't know that these things will come this way, but that is, we appreciate everybody who is working for Biafra. And those who are yet to come back, there is no way outside of Biafra Republic government in exile. The jihadists, they don't smile. They are not joking. They are not loyal to the court there. They are only loyal to Sharia, which is jihadism. So my people, only one way to go. Protect your own, protect your freedom, protect BLA, protect Brigi, because that is the entity that is recognized, and that is Prime Minister of Biafra. That's Brigi. Anywhere where you go ask him, anywhere where they bring him, because say, who are you leading? He say, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. Nothing else. He was sworn in to do that. So if they ask you that question, you go somewhere else, you say, hey, because you want to make it. It doesn't go like that. There is a way that system function. There's a way that government, and that's the way of the government function against the world bodies and against the zoo to achieve our Biafra and our survivor. Blessed Lord, everybody.
Thank you so much, Mr. Man. Yeah, that was a very good one and a long closing remark indeed. I'm sure Biafrans, you got it. So who else will give us? Let's have a Biafra Oracle. Biafra Oracle, are you able to speak? So you give us your closing remark.
Okay, I'm sorry, my system has been disturbing me. I don't know if it's
just go
from
direct
you,
for
I
it.
don't know.
Go now.
No, but the thing is this. The Oracle, just like I said earlier, is just an overhyped somebody, and then looking for an opportunity to take over from where, take over the struggle, not from the side, not from the principles of MLK and MSE, but on his own and their madam principles. But thank God that everything is exposed and we know better. There's no time. I was trying to make a point that time, but there's no time. So I think I have to leave. I have to make my point clear.
Thank you very much. That was a very quick closing remark. We have Ozo. Mazi Ozo, please give us your closing remark.
Hello, dear friends. Yeah, my closing remark goes to, first of all, Adadio Rama. Adadio Rama should be cautioned. I used to live. Yeah.
I don't want us to fight Adadio Rama.
I'm not fighting her, but it should be controlled. A being. It might be disastrous.
I am in talk with Adadio Rama. I am going to call her. We talk to each other.
Okay. The issue of our men on.
I want you to know that I am close to Adadio Rama now, even more than before. So
okay, talk to her, please.
Now, so.
Yeah, talk to her. And the issue of our men, they should not be on social media every time. They should be very careful with social media. You know, what we are now is another age. And there is another type of warfare now. Your phone can be tracked and you'll be bombed direct immediately under a second. You pick your phone. Because I've lived in a country where they have guerrilla warfare and killed a powerful secretary of these people in the bush there. Their secretary, very powerful guy, because this guy, his laptop was instrumental to most of the meeting and the people that support them, every information. So they wanted to get that laptop. So they tried everything to kill that guy. They couldn't. How they killed him was his phone. Satellite phone, immediately like this, the bomb just came there. Bam. That's how they killed him. So it's easy. This is a modern warfare. So they can acquire that way, that can use that way, then wait. They will not announce it that they have the thing. They won't announce it. They will just keep it secret and wait. Target them and wait. So from their phone, they can pick anybody they want to pick. So these guys, they're not supposed to be on social media. They should be cautioned. Let them not be on social media. Even if they want to be on social media, once in a blue moon, so that they won't know when they will come on. So it will be a very hard work for them to track them. So that's my advice. My advice to the men on the ground. So generally, please let us come together and make sure we support everything he's doing. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you so very much. Dear friends, I want to appreciate all of you. I want to appreciate everyone. Thank you. Biafra Oracle, thank you, Ozo. Thank you so much, Rastaman. Thank you, everyone that have joined me today. It's been a very long Sunday indeed. And I want you guys to know that it can only get better. Yes, it can only get better. Somebody said, please bring Madam Arewa back. Yeah, Madam Arewa is doing very well. Yeah, even in her own broadcast, even though I don't have time to watch all her programs, she's doing very well. And it is something that should happen. What happened to Madam Arewa, it all came from Gosara Boeze. Gosara Bufulade did everything possible to frustrate that old woman who was devoted to Biafra at her age, full of wisdom, full of love for Biafra. Yeah, Madam Arewa, her desire to come back to Biafra will be her own decision, to come back to bring him, because she's fighting for Biafra. She's supporting what our PM is doing, but only that she resigned from the government by herself, but she's not against the government. She's completely against what Gosara Boeze is doing, and the hand she had. But as it were, I am sure that if she desires to come back, I believe that the door will be opened for her. But the truth is that she is still in what we are doing. So the issue about coming back will just be a decision for her to make. But as far as what we are doing is concerned, Madam Arewa is still in the picture because she did not deviate. She did not deviate. So even Azoka, I can't say that Azoka deviated as much, because Azoka, you can see that she's maintaining her steez, doing things she's doing on her own. Probably she's not vocal, but you can see that these people are not against the freedom of Biafra. So the only person against the freedom of Biafra is Ngozi Orabueze. And Ngozi Orabueze are 1 week. Biafra Olayihu, Ogeji Alazerebiri. And the Biafra Unite, for you to redeem yourself, you have to pick up this fight and fight the enemies of Biafra. If you want to unite Biafra, the way to do it, you must find out. Who is this Biafra for life that's coming in when we are concluding? Welcome. Okay, Biafra for life. I want to give you a chance to say one or two things in 2 minutes. Yeah, have you been watching this program since?
I just came in late. That's why, but I got a little bit of the.
Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
We have already given our closing remark. So
all right. Okay.
Very quickly. Go ahead.
All right. Okay. Let me not, prolong the discussion in as much as you have decided to round up. Okay.
Yeah.
What I wanted to say was, in addition to what I heard before I came in, regarding what's his name, Biafra Unite. Honestly, that guy he's irritating in recent time. He's very, very irritating. His aggression towards the government, his utterance. I've seen him, heard him, doing comparison both group. And you said you're fighting Simon Ekpa, who has the government, the bridge government. You are not speaking for the bridge government. And you said you're standing for Simon Ekpa. You keep saying groups. It's quite irritating. I just do get angry about everything concerning Biafra United these days. Is somebody I've loved to watch his program, listen to his program. Even after his program, I always go back to watch his program. But his utterances and discussions these days is quite irritating. It irritates me. Most times I just try to get out of his this thing. Understand? So what I want to say in essence is that people should try to know how they relate with this guy, because he's no longer in the struggle, as the case may be. He's no longer in the struggle. To the best of my understanding, he's no longer in the struggle. He's more or less indirectly fighting the British government, which he said stands for Simon Ekpa, and that has got no sense. The protest he organized, which I was very much in support of. Yeah, I was very much in support of, but sorry, 1 moment. When I'll call you back, I'm on a live program. Yeah, I'll call back, GK. Yeah. So So, Pastor Bambam, I'm sorry about that interruption.
No problem.
The protest you said he organized, you were organizing a protest and you were at the same time antagonizing the government. Whenever he says something, he will say, not the government, not anybody. I'm doing, taking it single-handedly by himself. And how does he think he's going to get a success in that regard? Understand? Pastor Bambam, let me leave you so that you round up the program. I'm not just happy with Biafra Unite. He's not doing good at all in this time. He's not doing good. As the last speaker said, maybe he has something actually going on between him and the Ngozi Orebweze, because I have never seen him condemn the actions and activities of Ngozi Orebweze and her group. That is quite appalling. Understand? So please get on, right on with your good work and your cabinets.
Thank you.
God bless you all.
Bless you
Bye.
too. Yeah, bye. Yeah, I hear a declaration. We have already given a closing remark, so you just have 2 minutes to say something, because I was already rounding up the program.
Oh, sorry, Maze. Actually, I was watching Remigius before I left. I went somewhere. I just returned back.
Okay, is there anything you want to give us? Any update from that end or anything?
No, there is nothing. The only thing I'm still talking about, according to our last sister that is talking, the only thing I want to tell Biafrans, both our military, the BLA and the others, let them not compromise in anything. Anybody that compromise will die. Sorry, we buy.
Yes.
Anybody that compromise in this stage we go. He will not stay. That is the only warning I want you people to relate to the people on the ground. Anybody that compromise, if they lure you because of money, you fall. You will go, and the struggle will continue. That is the only thing I want to tell the Biafran people on the ground. Anybody that compromise, he will leave the struggle for internal. So there is no mercy for it. So anybody that is working on the ground, our BLUA and our resistance fighters, our marine, anybody that compromise, we give up. We give up. There is no two ways about it. So that they will be very, 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 very sure of what they're doing, because we are no longer joking. And very soon they will see that Biafra will come, and Biafra will come unimaginable way. Because anybody that thinks that without him, Biafra will not come, Biafra will still come, and he will just go for nothing. Thank you, Mazen.
Thank you so much. That was a good one, a very quick one, and a very straight to the point. Thank you so much, and have a fantastic Sunday. So, Biafrans, I was going to, okay, sorry, what have I done? Sorry. I was going to show you guys, yeah, okay. I'm going to show you guys Madame Erewa's YouTube. That's her channel. It is called Anira News. Yeah, she has gotten a lot of followers, and she needs a lot of you to follow her. She's talking. You can see the program I even picked up that she did 12 days ago. She's talking about the invasion. She's talking about free gate or go. I've not been listening to her messages, but from the title, I know that she can never go contrary to what we are doing. She can never go contrary to what we are doing. Believe me, because she's a very wise mother. She has been with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu face to face. She left America to go and see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in Israel. This woman is a woman of substance. Believe you me. So whatever happened that made her leave, it wasn't something good. Encourage her also. When the PM comes back and she wants to return, I believe it will be a good idea. I believe it will be a good idea. So that is her channel. That's our channel there, and then let me see.
I am Madame Anire Juorishe Erewa. Whatever.
Sorry, I wanted to play this 1 minute. Wait, let me get this in. Let me reduce the frame. If I reduce the frame, I'll have it. Okay, this is this should be it. Expand. Okay, so I just want to hear her voice very briefly. What do we have here?
Everyone, on this Monday, 28th April 2025, I am Madam Anire Jurishe Erewa. Whatever time you are right now, I greet and welcome you to.
So you see how she's taking this slow and steady. You see that she's old school, and Rastaman is laughing. I want you to say something. You can see that she's old school and she's a good and
very good.
You will enjoy her channel. Go there, subscribe to it. You enjoy her channel, and you read you news. I think I've shown it, so you can go back, rewind it, and then subscribe to it, and then follow her news. She's teaching Biafra. She teaches history. She will go back in time. This woman is well over 70 years old. She will go back in time and give you history of what happened, and you can see how she's still sticking on with Biafra. No confusion, no controversy, no complication, no fights, no saga against PM because they make everything scatter. No. And all this Ngozi Orabueze, Ngozi was into Nigeria politics when this woman was in Israel meeting with our prime minister. And Ngozi came into Biafra struggle and fight very hard for this woman to leave. Tell me why God will not punish Ngozi. This woman is still alive. This woman will be alive. Ngozi, Ozu Ngozi Eli Ebiala. I want to assure Ngozi of that. Ngozi had nothing good to say about this woman. Ngozi was doing anything possible to destroy this woman. Ngozi is evil. Ngozi Orabueze is evil. And nothing good will ever come to Ngozi Orabueze. Nothing good. She will suffer. Some of these people, you see that when they pray in their closet, they will say, if our hand is clean, God fight for us. If our hand is not clean, Ngozi can succeed. But if our hand is clean, people like Madam Erewa, our former Attorney General, Jane from New York, these are people Ngozi fought to make sure she brings them down. Thank you. Somebody say she just subscribed. Go there and subscribe to Erewa and greet her and tell her that Biafrans will always love her and that she's part of us and that she should continue to pray for us and that the door is open for her to come because Biafra Birigi is her home. Please make that comment and let her know that we blessed her in our platform today. She's always sending me messages every day. Every day. When she does a program, she sends to me. Only that Vam, I don't have time to watch program. Believe me, my time is just like this, choked. At work, at home, in the government. I have a meeting now in the next 15 minutes. As I'm ending this thing now, I have a meeting in the next 15 minutes. Where do I have the time? Anyway, we must continue. So, Madam Arewa is fantastic. So, please follow her. Rastaman, you want to say one minute something about Madam Arewa?
Madam Arewa, I mean, it's a joy. From the very first time I saw Madam Arewa and her doings, any human being who has something against her is definitely evil. Any person who has something against Mama Arewa is evil. Because from her doings, I hear say, was it the minister of Hinterland, or of Riverine, I don't forgot exactly how it's called.
Yeah,
got a big fight from Ngozi Orabueze because they wanted to infiltrate the group there, and this is what he wanted to do because the person took over against the position of Arewa. And then he can tell you already where this woman started fighting Arewa, and Arewa didn't give place for that because he cannot enter a place. The history this woman is teaching us, nobody can teach us how they made our people to reject themselves as if they are different people and all those things. No, and now
it looks like you are following her channel. Are you following her channel?
Of course, I subscribed for long already.
That's a good one.
In as much as sometimes it's too, I don't have time, of course, as you said, to go and listen. But each time you cannot go and listen and don't learn one thing.
Yeah.
You go learn from these things what they did against us to create this fight against our people. You know, in the last one where they talk about how they received Asian people when certain people invaded the place. And now when they invaded the place, he asked them, okay, now what happened? You remember what happened for that history? Remember how Una played against yourself? You know, now the same people where they protect, see, now then come to you this thing now. So the woman is history for us. When I say history, I mean is a library is the word.
Yes.
It's a library for us to learn. Thank you, Mama. Thank you for what you're doing. You know, since when I miss you in the cabinet, actually, each time there's no way I think about the cabinet, I don't think about her.
Wow.
Please, and I know that you have the authority. If you tell them I want to come back, they will help. They will surely embrace you. And
Yes.
we, not they, we
Sure.
are the government actually.
Sure.
Blessed love, Mama.
Yeah. The people, if the people want her back, then she'll be back. That if she wants to be back, she will.
Yeah, the people want her back. You know, it was because of some foolish people that she resigned.
Yeah.
You know? Is it not somebody who commented now that they want her?
Yes.
Yeah, it's we.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Rastaman. Thank you.
Thank you
All
too,
right.
bro.
And, that being said, we are going to leave it here. And dear friends, I'll see you by the grace of God tomorrow. Before then, boom.
I can assure you here from Washington, the land was that he had inherited.